What's going on? What's going on, everybody? You already know what it is. It's Tuesday night, and you know where the spot to be is Tuesday night, baby. And we got a little different, little special something for you tonight. So, if I put in the title, The Hunter's Den, that's going to always let you know we got a special guest coming up that wants to share some of their most prized collections with all of us to see and enjoy. So this Tuesday will be just a little different from the beginning. Then we're gonna start it off a little different. But while we wait for our special guest to come on, let me see who we got in the building with us so far. We got none other than the PAX Young Buck, also the newest member, even though he was a member all along. But he is officially a member. Hot Wheels G. Boom, boom, start it up. Boom, boom, start it up. We got my battle prospect, Dylan, got those kicks. And he got a bunch of badass tattoos I didn't realize. But I do now. What up, Dylan? We got another pair, I know if I go blind tomorrow, well, of course it'll suck, but I know I can still see because I got Mr. Old School and Mo Money. Always my extra pair of eyes, making sure I don't miss nothing ever. What up, Mo? How we feeling, family? We got none other than the PAX sponsor, moneyfreshclothing.com or moneyfresh.bigcartel. Tap in with your boy. Get yourself right. Especially these white cement fours just dropped. We all grade pairs. Well, let's make sure our outfit looks good too. So tap in, code WOLFPACK, get 10% off your order. Why pay more if you can pay less? We got none other than my Sergeant Arms Hunter, the 2024 Hunter of the Year, aka Mr. Toys R Us himself, Ro-ho-ho! What's good, brother? How we feeling tonight? Yo, what's goody, Kalama? Yo, we got my man Kalama pulling through. He said, salute. What's goody, Kalama? How we feeling tonight? Man, you send me the funniest shit. You always have me laughing. Thank you, Ro. You know, you know me. When I get hats in, I love to wear them. They're way easier to unds than shoes for me. I don't have to lace them up or nothing. Just a little bend on the head, and here we go. We got none other than the one true villain, Villain Enterprises LLC. So don't be trying to take that shit. We got none other than Mr. 3 to the top, 2 to the bottom for the haters, and his favorite of all favorite nicknames, my wise man. I know, middle finger incoming. I know, I earned it. Murder BBBX. What's goody, Broham? Young Buck said, just give me my money fresh. If only it was that easy, Young Buck. If only it was that easy. Woo, we got the only man that I know in the world not state, no, in the whole world, that can go out on riding bikes and cars on fire and be perfectly fine afterwards. And cook up and is a master chef in the kitchen too. We got none other than Ghost Rider. What's goody, Ghost Rider? How we feeling tonight, JB? Yes, sir. Thank you, Klama, for coming through tonight, man. We got a good one for you. Rose said, "That's all, folks." Woo, we got none other than the still no. This man is the four-time, four-time. Whether it be in the baseball diamond, going, gone. Whether it be in, damn, G, I thought I had the shoe next to me. How dare I not have a shoe next to me? I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to use a slipper. Whether it be in the sneaker battle arena, whether it be breaking me and Rob the Beard's internet, whether it be in the kitchen making something delicious. This man is a Rao's annual back-to-back hooligan battle champion. This man's Ric Flair walking. Never replicated, never duplicated. None other than our very own, the four-time champion of the world, KiCKS. My son is on the way back home from Drive's Ed, fixing him some dinner. Nice. That's what I like to hear. Oh, hold on one second. Right. We should have our guest coming on by momentarily. Tell him, Money. He said, "What's cooking, Ghost Rider?" I need a hat for my Gassos and my DT 93s for my vacay in July. Okay. Send me a picture of the first one. I'm not sure what the first one is. But the second one's white, red, and black, right? Is that colorway or is it a different colorway? He said, "No doubt, I'm gonna do my best to come through more." Too. Hey, thank you, Kalama. It means a lot. He said, "The best intro in the game." Thank you, G. I had some ice cream today. Nice. You can never go wrong with some ice cream. That's the first thing I'm doing when I get off after the live today is I'm gonna have some ice cream. Yo, what's goody, Matt, the diverse goat? He said checking in from work. Let me. He'll be here soon. There we go. All the boys saying what up to each other. That's what I like to hear. While we wait, I'm going to give everybody a little sneak peek of what we're going to unbox later this week. And just because I love all of you, I have not unboxed it already. And don't get me wrong, I want to. Trust me, I want to. But we will be unboxing the Dr. Doom mask this week. So make sure you have your notifications on, because this one's gonna be, oh yeah. This thing is so badass. Looking already, like I can't wait to rip this out of the box. I don't know how I haven't already done it. Actually, I know how, because it's my sleep days that I've had it for so far. But we gonna have a damn good night when we rip that bad boy open. And that's just one of the many next nights I have for you coming up. Wait till you guys, girls, cats, and dogs, see the rest of the Mission Impossible popcorn buckets. I'm telling you, Mission Impossible has the best popcorn buckets for 2025. As like a movie hole, not just like as in one theater. I don't think any buckets are gonna come close to what they did with the Mission Impossible buckets. Yo, what up, Hella Laced? What's goody? Woo, there's my man. Let me tell you. And like I said before, when Mo, I said, man, if I ever was to go blonde tomorrow, I know I'll be all right, because I got Mr. Old School and Mo as my backup eyes, as always. What's goody? We got Raider Nation, Mr. Pinkies Up, one half of the Heel Squad Tag Team Champions of the World. And we got the man who mollywops people with chairs left and right. Look, it's like I'm doing a dance now. And then, if that's not good enough, he hits you with like a badass one-liner, gives you the deuces, and then jumps in the car and is out after he just broke a chair over your whole party's crew. He don't let anybody go. Mr. Host couldn't let nobody walk. Clown said, I still need to unbox my my Korea 3s. You and me both. I got mine come actually this week. Mine finally get here, so I've been impatiently waiting for my pair. He said, "Yep." Kalama said, "Yep, I saw that bucket. It is crazy as f." Man, the buckets are just like, I think they're just getting better and better. I don't know what's going on, because I know before I jumped this far deep into the popcorn buckets, it was not as cool as this is. And trust me when I tell you, I was looking back to grab buckets I missed out on even. I figure, hey, if we can do a reach back on shoes, why can't I do a reach back on a popcorn bucket? Ooh, that's another great thing we got coming up. We got a reach back coming in that is very big for me to get to my set, but we'll talk about that more at a later date. Yo, Wolfpack, put your clothes together, start howling to the moon, and let's bring on our bro E1.
Yo,
what's goody?
what's good, bro? Pardon the dogs in the background. They wait till I hit join and then they start going crazy.
Hey, that used to be my entire neighborhood. They'd wait to see I was doing something. Then everybody want to ring the doorbells, come stop by in the stop by at that. Yo, what you doing, Hunter?
Oh yeah, you already know.
Nobody ever
What's,
want to leave you alone when you're trying to do something.
what's good? What's goody though? What's good?
I'm already checking out that hat you got on tonight.
It's something like got to represent the home team.
Oh, and see now you're doing what I usually do.
What's that?
I once alive, I clap myself.
Oh, nah, what it was, I wasn't logged in, and I guess when I logged in, it kicked me out just for you to bring me back on stage. I guess I don't know.
I do it to myself every damn live. I'll hit something. I'm not the computer guy.
Nah, I'm telling you, it said it was like I guess I was just a guest, so I logged in with my YouTube, my StreamYard stuff, and I just when it logged me in, it logged me in, but kicked me off the stream.
But I know you said that hat is something light, but I don't think that's light at all. Yeah, that is a fire hat. The baby blue with the green New York Knicks like that.
Man, I appreciate it. So this was my son got me this for Christmas.
That's a good son.
Yeah. As much as he doesn't like the Knicks, but he's slowly trying. I'm trying to get him on the bandwagon, but he's a Lakers fan, so forgive him.
Is he a Lakers fan or a LeBron fan?
He's a Kobe fan.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah. He's not the biggest LeBron fan.
That's right, because if he wants acting, he goes to watch a movie.
The Hunter's Den. Appreciate the invite, brother.
Hey, I am so happy we got to do this. I noticed you were a hat guy like myself. I said, man, I gotta connect with him. Hat and shoes, come on, and you like your collectibles here and there too.
Dibble and dabble.
That's beautiful. That's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, I like to call it. And you got the chat saying what up too to you.
I can't.
Mr. Old School still what up?
What's good, Mo? Area 13 was good.
Mo, Area, Hot Wheels G.
Was good.
Money Fresh and Rojo were above that. Oh, Matt's at work, but he dropped in to say what up to you.
He said, "Let me guess, E1's late." I was here, but I wasn't here.
Big Perm just said what up. Beep beep beep.
Bay Area in the building. Hell Lace in the building. Let me see who else we got.
Kalama
in the building. Let me find out Kalama's out here.
Yes, sir. Hell Laced. Yeah.
Fresh. Was good.
We always have a good. That's one thing I always got to say. We get a good crowd always. Guys that actually like their stuff, not that they're waiting for someone else to tell them that it's the cool thing to buy.
Bro, I hate that with a passion, bro. And it's gotten worse. I don't know if it's me getting older or.
Nah.
If people are genuine, that's fine, but you don't need to have a YouTuber tell you what you like and what you're supposed to get. What's good, Mr. Thomas World in the building?
Woo, yo, Mr. Thomas, the PE goat.
Yeah, I be watching his he puts most of his stuff on TikTok. I'm like, yo, this dude got mad PEs, bro.
Right? He makes it look like it's easy to get PEs.
Sheesh. He knows some people we don't know, that's for sure.
You ain't wrong about that.
Nah, but bro, so like with you, right? So you don't just do sneakers, and and then like I said, I didn't even know you had a channel, and then of course I've seen you on other platforms, and you do more than sneakers, and it's like, as a lot of us like more than sneakers, and you do your popcorn buckets, you got the helmets in the background, you dibble and dabble, you like what you like, and I appreciate stuff like that.
Thank you. I appreciate you. Because when I was deciding on what I wanted to do, I originally didn't want to do anything at all with sneakers. I wanted to do a wrestling podcast originally, and then I just got back into sneakers and came on YouTube trying to figure out how is there a trick to the Nike app? And the next thing I knew, I met this one, met that one, and shit. And real quick, I started flipping it over. Oh, we got Rojo with the 99-cent super sticker. And we don't call it the super sticker, we call it the appreciation. Thank you, Rojo, for the appreciation, because I appreciate you. And it was just after meeting a bunch of these cool ass kids, it was like, you know what? Maybe I should do something with sneakers. Because I was seeing what was out there, and I'm like, well, the part I'm seeing, I'm not really seeing diversity at all, and I like diverse.
Appreciate that, Hot Wheels. Appreciate that.
I don't like just, oh, we only going to get this because it's the hype thing or the cool thing.
Nah, it's just
that.
It's got a lot of cookie cutters. Everybody doing the same thing. So it's like you got 50 channels telling you what sneaker to cop. Everyone got the same calendar.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's not, that's sneaker. And then you can go back, I don't know, years, and I haven't been the only one to say it, but everyone's not supposed to have the same collection. Everyone's not supposed to have the same sneakers. And sneakers, the way they release, you can't have every sneaker. You can, but it's not meant for everyone to have every sneaker.
Every facts.
Just perfect example. Just like it's not meant for everyone to have every hat, because they release hats every day, and then it's not just New Era. It's not just lids. It's like the hat spots back home. Everyone got different hat spots. They all have different releases. Every city's different. You're not gonna get every hat, bro. You're not gonna get every sneaker. If you want every sneaker, congratulations to you, but you can't wear them all.
Hell no.
I got way too many sneakers. I can't wear them. I'm guilty too. You show sneakers. Oh, why is that sneaker not worn? Well, I got 732 other pairs. That's why.
That's why.
That's why. And I can't wear them to work unless I want them to get messed up.
You ain't wrong. You ain't wrong. Not even a little. It's like we only have one set of feet.
And I'm not gonna you're not gonna throw on any off-white Jordan 1 just to go to the supermarket.
Thank you. I stay using that. I am not gonna unds some fire shit to run to the supermarket and grab milk.
Yeah. Like when my son's playing basketball, like each game, he's like, Daddy, what sneaker you gonna unds? And I let him pick. It's for basketball season. So whatever. But then baseball season is dangerous because it's not easy to get that dirt off the sneakers. But so this year was a little different. I cared that. Yeah, right. They kind of different. Anyway, yeah, it's different. You're not gonna wear it to Walmart, but you might maybe to Target. She's a Target harlot, bro.
Hey, I'm guilty as charged of hitting that collection aisle on Target anytime I see a Target real quick. I can
run into those freaking WWE the Elite figures. And I don't collect them. My son does.
Oh, I feel
he has a lot. He has a lot.
I feel for you.
A lot. And I can't say no. How can I say no? And he see, Dad, you got all these sneakers, you got all these hats, you got these cards. We got Funkos out the ears. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know,
You're right. Like you can't. And it's crazy you said that your son does the wrestling figures too, because when I came back into shoes, that was my choice. I was either gonna do the wrestling figures or shoes, because I used to do both of them growing up heavily. So I knew already that I can't do both. It's too expensive for me to be doing both with everything else on top of it.
it's
And
just yeah,
luckily,
you have to. Yeah, it's just if you have multiple hobbies, that shit
it's
adds up
dangerous.
quick. It adds up quick. Adds up quick. CCP in the building. What's good, brother?
Was goody. And what up, Heel Squad?
Is this your first live since the wrestling one? I know you did the wrestling
Yes, sir.
watch along, and then you had the
Nothing after that.
but no, I'm saying before that you had that's when you did the popcorn bucket, right? Or
So
was there one? Or was there one
I
in between
do,
that I missed?
I do, I do every Tuesday night to guarantee,
Yeah.
and then after that, it's just kind of random. I'll just randomly, maybe I'll go live during the daytime, go live
Was that was
Thursday
that
night.
all my days are going together. All I know is that you went live because what was that last weekend, man? It was supposed to be a battle or something happened and you just went live anyway.
Oh, that wasn't this Friday, but the Friday before it. Yes.
Tito's kicks in the building. What's going on?
What up, Tito?
Yeah, I
What
work
up?
way too much, bro. I don't know the days. There's no dates.
I know it all just kind of mushes together when you. But you are right. Yeah, it was because it wasn't this past Friday. It was the Friday before it.
Right.
The battlers couldn't battle or something, and then Bulldog had a family obligation. He was gonna put a that he wasn't gonna he was gonna put on the back burner to do the battle. But once that didn't work out, I said, "Well, I might as well go to the family obligation now." So I figured, you know what? It was like 10:30. I wasn't doing anything, and I had this beautiful popcorn bucket I just got in. I said, let me go live and play with this thing and see what the hell it does. I am absolutely a big kid in a toy store at all times.
Nothing wrong with that.
Hell no.
That's how we stay young. Man. That's how we stay young.
Think I got my Super Funko from Target years back, kind of like the BC times before COVID times. Kalama, you say the funniest shit.
Yeah, just like so I'm at my desk. I got like a stack of cards I gotta open.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I was in a store and they just had a bunch of like Don Russ, like Panini Don Russ football cards. I said, I bump it. And we pop a couple packs and then me and my son open it later on.
Whew. Hey, you got how, my young buck wants to know what made you get into collecting cards.
Cards, man. Shoot, I'm about to show my age now. Um, so in the early '90s, right? Late '80s, early '90s. First, second grade, all that. That's when I started collecting like Marvel cards, DC comic books.
Same.
Cause my uncle put me on to because he actually started my collection. Like he gave me his old comic books, so he kind of passed those to me. And then as I got older, I kept collecting comic books, and not the cards so much. I think I stopped in like eighth grade,
What's up, Beard?
'90s. It's like '96. I stopped collecting Marvel cards, but I always collect baseball, football, and basketball cards. That was like nonstop for a while.
Yeah, I still
And
got
then
mine.
and then um I remember the last Marvel cards I collected. I forgot what the brand was, but it when you collect, like if you had all the X-Men in the pack, it created a scene. And then all like the Avengers ones, they created another scene. I remember those
Oh,
being the
shit.
last ones I collected. Yeah. Where they at now, I don't know if they're in my mom's garage or lost in between moving from New York to here. Um, basketball cards. I think I stopped in like 2003, and then every now and then between 2003 to now, if I see, if I'll maybe cop a pack or two. I'm not knee deep in the game like I used to be. And then if you're talking about sneakers, I turned 13 in '96, and it's been as soon as I got my working papers in the city, bro.
That
That was
was
it.
it, right?
That was it. I get my own stuff. I got to worry about the parents showing favoritism to my older brother, younger brother. Don't worry about me. I get my own stuff. That was it. That was
That
it.
it, it's beautiful, especially getting into sneakers that young.
What? Yeah, I think it's New York now. It's a city. I'm originally from Harlem, on the 10th between Columbus and Amsterdam. And then when my parents separated for a little bit, we moved to Lower East Side, Smith Housing, right there right by Murray Bertram High School, by the One Police Plaza. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, less money. So it's just like, it wasn't like I had 50 pairs of sneakers. Like, I was working after school or whatever. And then, you cop a pair of sneakers here, cop a pair. At the most, while I was in high school, I may have like 4 or 5 pairs. Now going into college, I tell the story a million times. So my freshman year of college, 2000, right? And they had the credit card companies come to campus. Now me and my boys was like, yo, let's try to make this money. You get people to fill out applications. I remember how much we got paid per application. So you get paid for each application filled out, and then you got an extra amount for approved applications. And then you could do your own application. So I did 6 applications for myself. And then I made a couple $100, right? So now you got a young 17-year-old with credit cards and a check that he just got.
Oh man.
And that's the
What up,
first.
Kevin?
What's good, Kevin? That's the first pair of things I doubled up because the Cool Gray 11s dropped. My first one. Yeah. So
Must have.
and then there was a all black pair of Air Max Pluses. I remember copping those. And then it was just spearheaded itself. It's just got out of control since then.
Oh, I'm with you right there. It was 14, 15. 15 is when I started looking at sneakers differently because it was always my pops would let me get a pair of sneakers to play basketball in. Because I was always a big basketball guy, playing 3-4 different teams every year.
Yeah.
And me, I was in Staten Island my whole life.
Shaolin. I hear you.
I was gonna say, you can hear it, right? So I was always that was the gateway for me to get sneakers. And then as I kept getting a little older, start looking at it a little differently about, I'd like to rock these sneakers out, not just play basketball in them.
Yeah, I didn't go to Staten Island a lot, but I remember my boy Paulie. He when he transferred school, was it Tottenville High School in Staten Island?
Yes,
Yeah, that's where he ended up going. That's where he ended up going.
Tottenville Noodle with a big like public schools.
Yeah, yeah. He said, "Glad you don't have a Pennywise doll."
I left. Yeah, it's my young buck. He's a big Hot Wheels guy.
Yo, not for nothing. I just like cars. I like cars. I don't collect Hot Wheels, but I have a lot of them, right? Not like a collection lot. I may have I have a lot because I see certain cars like I like Mustangs. So if I see a Mustang, however, I manage a store and they always send us like these big stack outs, not counting what's on the toy aisle. And there's people that dig through them, right? Like looking for certain cars. So then I'm like, so there's a collectible within the collectible, right? That's how I'm looking at it. So I'm like, yo, what the hell are these people looking for? So back in like 2011, they were like, oh, some of these cars actually have rubber wheels, and those are the ones that are worth more. So now I'm looking through all of that. But now I don't know what I'm looking for. So I wait till I see people digging, and then I'm like, okay, that's what they tell me. What I can't remember, but like my daughter's homegirl, she be collecting them. So I'm like, so she was like, oh, so and so said, see if you got this car. all right, if I got 3 of them, I'm gonna let her know I got 2, and I'm gonna cop the other one. You know?
Treasure and Super Treasures.
Yeah, yeah.
That's how I ended up in Hot Wheels at all. Started looking for him, and now I have about 30 Batmobile Hot Wheel cars.
Oh,
Somehow,
especially like, you know, so they have like the Batman one, so like 1 to 7. So you need to find all 7. You got to get the set. You can't just have one. Super insane.
every time I see a Batman Hot Wheels car, I'm like, "Yep, buy that." Because Rob the Beard, he's a big Volkswagen guy, so I'm always looking for anything Volkswagen Hot Wheels on this side since he's out in Cali. So I feel maybe we get that he don't get out there. And just from looking for him all the time, I now have an entire Batman Hot Wheels collection that I never thought I was gonna have.
It happens like that.
Oh yeah.
Next.
He said, "You're welcome, Hunter." Thanks, Rob. Hot Wheels. My young buck said I have 5 treasure hunts. Nice. Kalama said I still want the Acura Legend. Kev said I just ran into Pete Davidson in Danino's. I said, "You said what up?" Good stuff, Kev. That's what I'm talking about. And Kev, you also get random comment of the night. Now, one day I'll hit the lottery, and then I'll do something for the random comment every time we go live. But until then, it's just random comment of the night. Now, I know you got some gems.
Depends what you call a gem, bro.
Hey, if you're passionate about it, it's a gem. It's passion.
Yeah.
Number one thing we always say over here is it's passion over hype.
Hype. Oh, I know. I love it. I love that one. I love that one. That's nice. That's nice. You need to copyright it, own it, do whatever, so no one else. He's modest. Oh shit! I forgot who we got here. I'm not. I don't. Yo, I like what I like, and if you know, I'll say this, right? Because just to piggyback on what she said, right? Like there's other content creators, right? That I look at them and I'm like, it's a mockery to any hobby have sneakers, whatever it may be, right? But then, just because you got sneakers, don't mean you can dress. Like, I see what I have. I know I can put. If I put a fit together, I'm gonna look better than him. His numbers might be higher than mine for whatever reason. I don't live on here as much as I like to be on here. Don't stutter. You can be modest. I'm always modest, but like there's times I'll be like, yo, I got, you know what I'm saying? You got the little, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
A little, you know what I mean? Like, nah, but it just sucks, man. Like collecting and having, like, you just go down once you start going down the rabbit hole, that's it. So like my homeboy, right? Like I'm a big Jordan fan. Like as much as I'm a Knicks fan, I've always been a fan of Jordan. I'm a Tar Heel fan. Like I love Big East schools, even though they're not called the Big East schools anymore. You know, UConn, St. John's, Syracuse. Still love all those schools. But I'm a Jordan fan, so Tar Heels are number 1 to me, right?
Same.
So being a Jordan fan, you know, he has 2311 Racing for NASCAR. So I'm also a Tyler Reddick fan, who's one of his drivers. So I'm trying not to go down this rabbit hole, right? I got the car that was gifted to me. It's a small diecast. It's like twice the size of a Hot Wheel, and my boy got Tyler Reddick to sign the windshield for me. And then he got me the post with the shirt that you just seen. You know, that's the Tyler Reddick car, brand Jordan. and Darlington, South Carolina is one of the biggest races, and they race twice a year. They just had one a few months ago, not like less like a month ago, and that's where. So they're coming back in September, which I'm probably going to go to that. But on the 28th of June, I'm going to Atlanta, and I'm trying not to. My boy gifted me another diecast, and I can't go down this diecast, bro. And then it's just crazy because knowing, and then when stuff's limited, you kind of like it more, right? Like it's more, you can appreciate it more. Like
Yes.
like every like Air Force, like I love Air Force Ones. That's like my favorite sneaker ever, right? That's a staple of my life for the Air Force One, right?
Hey, they started it all.
But but you know, Air Force One, worldwide Air Force One is going to come out every year, right?
Facts.
But diecast, they make a certain lot, and that's all they make. That's it. You know what I'm saying? If they make 731, that's it.
That's it.
But I'm trying not to go down that rabbit hole, bro. Uh, I might, if I know in Atlanta, I'm probably gonna cop one, and if it's Noah Gradson, hopefully it's Tyler Reddick. And then I'm trying to get the passes at Darlington so I can go down to Pit Lane, hopefully meet Mr. Air himself. You know what I mean? But one day at a time, one day at a time.
Hey, that's all we can do is have a better day than we did yesterday. Yeah, and it's crazy when you go down that rabbit hole. Whew, that's
It,
why I had to stay
bro,
away from Funkos. I'm
that's
scared of
that's the.
Funkos.
Oh no, I'm still. I haven't bought any in a while. And in a while, like like maybe like 2 3 years, I haven't bought one. But
I have
but
to
when
take
I
care
was
of the
buying
kids.
them, bro, I was buying like 6 7 at a time. Like I'm guilty of having a set. If I see Goku, I need to get Gohan, Vegeta, Goten. Gotta get the whole thing.
Absolutely. Trunks, Piccolo.
Yeah, the
You gotta
works.
get the whole crew.
I gotta, yeah. But
And that's why the Funkos scared the shit out of me because I knew there were so many of them, and I know myself. So now I only take them as gifts throughout the holidays. I'll let somebody want to get me a gift. Say, wait, hey, get me a Funko. So,
yeah, especially they got some, they got the Office, like they had the whole set of the Office. Like can't do it. Like they had a Christmas Story is my favorite Christmas movie. So of course they had like Ralphie and freaking a couple other. I forgot what other characters, but Ralphie's the only one I got. I said I can't. I'm not gonna.
they had the
But
whole they had the NWO set too, and
yeah,
that
yeah.
would almost made me do it. I was this close.
Nah,
There was a Joker one time. I drove across the island, picked up my homegirl. I said, "I'm giving you this money. You got to go get me this at Target." She's like, "You're really sick." I said, "Just please do this for me. Otherwise, I can't do it. If I walk in and buy it, I won't stop. If
nah,
I
don't,
do it
nah.
once, then I can do it twice. And if I do it twice, I'm gonna do it 5,000
You
times."
gonna do it forever. Do it forever. He said, "Oh, NASCAR. I'm still on the hunt for Kyle Busch, number 8 car. So good, You got the best way to do it is if you go to anytime if they're having a race near you, just go to the haulers. The haulers might have it, or you might have a different vendor selling. That's gonna be the best way to find those. One of the vendors or one of the haulers at one of the tracks doing before a race. That's gonna be your best bet. Or try Pristine Auction and best of luck. That's all. It's tough. My boy's been trying to get like the whole like all the Tony Stewart's cars, and he's going through it.
Hey, thanks, Young Buck, for coming through.
Appreciate you.
Always.
Oh yeah, I know the diecast. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. To get the diecast, they sell the diecast out the haulers, and they got mad vendors out there. That's gonna be the best way to get it.
Yeah, he's out in Iowa.
I don't know what's out there, bro.
Land.
Iowa's out there. That's out there. I know they got a couple of colleges, universities.
Same. And Never been out there before. Kev said no, but I really did. Oh, to Pete Davidson.
Oh,
Nice. Hey, Kev, I didn't doubt you for a minute. We just moved differently. Kev's from Staten Island too, actually.
okay.
Not what's in Iowa? Not NASCAR, that's for
Yeah,
sure.
for real.
His young buck, before you go, your pops has a race car, right?
They probably do drag racing out there. There's drag racing everywhere, bro.
So I remember he had a video. I want to say maybe 3 months back, and it showed his shed, and he had a real deal race car in it, and I was
Oh,
like,
shit.
holy shit! Is his pops a race car driver?
I live in the country. I live in the country too, bro. But I'm in NASCAR land, man. I'm surrounded. The Carolinas, North Carolina's NASCAR country. So,
Wait, you're in North Carolina too?
nah, I'm in South Carolina, but North Carolina, I'm like,
Oh shit! Yep,
I
I'm in
want to,
North now.
yeah. So like, I'm like what 2 hours from Charlotte. Takes me like 2 hours to get to Charlotte. 2.5 hours.
And speaking of Hot Wheel cars and dogs and everything else, what up,
Yo,
Bulldog?
how's it going, guys?
What's good?
Bulldog,
What's good? What's up?
E1,
What's up?
E1, meet Bulldog.
What's good?
Salute.
How are we tonight, doggy dog?
Good. Getting my ass whooped by allergies, but we still here, bro.
I know that's why I keep wearing the glasses so they don't see me scratching my eyes out.
Yo, I was not like this in New York. I'm over down
No.
here. I'm sneezing every day. I'm seeing pollen build up on the truck outside. I'm like, what the fuck is this? What is this?
It is so, and the weather is like wild. One day it's cold, next day it's hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be 103 this Saturday, and then it drops down to 70s, bro. Like
It's
what?
And that's why people get sick.
Yeah.
That's a perfect recipe to get sick.
You're damn right. And that's like the one thing that usually gets me too, that weather difference, that hot and cold shit, that always takes me out of the game. I can't do it. My body just is like, nope.
That's your old school.
That was good, Mr. Old School.
Tell you, yo, Mr. Old School is, that's why I don't need my eyes. Mr. Old School, he'll find it for me. He makes sure I don't miss. Especially, you want to talk about going down that rabbit hole? That is absolutely what I did with popcorn buckets. This was supposed to be just a little extra hobby that wasn't so crazy. Here we are now, 45 later, like, and still
Dang.
going. Oh, if only you could see around me, because I don't have I need more shelves now to put them.
You need a bigger house, shit.
I'm literally gonna have to take another room over and change my idea for a room, because there's nowhere else to put these damn buckets. I got my shoes all in one room as it is, and they're all over the place.
Bane kicks in the building. What's good, bro?
What's up, Bane? Salute.
Hey, Rob.
Yo, Birdo.
Birdo.
So we had this thing when Birdo comes through, we let my neighbors know he's here always, to the point that I got my neighbors asking me, yo, what's up, Birdo? Every it's the usual Wednesday. It's this ongoing thing that we have. So if anybody's ears are, you don't like loud noises, this might be a time to, just close your ears or something. Birdo!
Hey, when you see your homeboy down the block.
Like, it's now like the joke on my block. I got neighbors and telling neighbors now, oh, how do you know it's Tuesday night? Oh, when Hunter yells Birdo out loud, we know. All right, we know.
We know he's live. He's live.
They always know. He said, "Hey, I'm just getting over a toothache, so I couldn't go louder than that." And that's still pretty loud with a toothache I had yesterday.
Oh damn, that's never good. That's never good.
The worst, the absolute worst. I don't know what I did, and where I'm at in North Carolina, it's a new development, so everybody's new.
Oh,
So it's pretty cool for like all like the holidays and shit. Like there's usually like one house that usually just does like tells everybody come by, hang out for.
that's dope. That's dope. Whenever you have a neighborhood like that, you know, people, everyone's gonna look out. Everyone's gonna look out because everyone moved there for a reason. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I ended up one of my neighbors across the street from me ended up living in Staten Island, but I didn't know them prior though. But
Yeah.
and I have my one actual neighbors from New York. I forgot what part of New York, if it's the Bronx or Queens. And then after that, everybody's all scattered. Tennessee, Texas. I don't think we have maybe one person's from the Carolinas. Other than that, everybody moved here from somewhere else. So that's been pretty cool. Everybody kind of helps each other. If you need something, you can ask for help.
I stay to myself, man.
I tried it.
I stay to myself, and I don't. That Southern hospitality to me is a myth, right? It's a myth. It's just a way for them to be on your business. So
Especially coming from New York, it is very weird. I'll say.
Yeah. So like, long story short, my father's originally from a town out here, and that's when I moved down here. That's the town I moved to. But that's the truth. That's the town I grew up in. So that's Ronnie's son, and they think they all that because they're from New York. There's that stigma. I guess my father was that dude when he grew up, and I guess and then I didn't care for anybody over there. When your own cousins and shit like that hate on you, and whatever. That's why I used to live with your mother, and I don't. So stuff like that. There's a reason why. Anyway, be cool with you to be in your business. That's a lot of them, but I stay in my lane. I keep my circle small, and I just keep doing my thing.
How far are you guys from each other, Hunter? And
so he's in South, and I'm in North.
Oh, okay.
I think he's about 2.5, 3 hours from me. If I could, what's good, Mike?
Yo, what up, Mike?
Because you're like between Charlotte and like the Raleigh area, right?
Between Raleigh and Charlotte.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. About 2.5 hours. There's no shortcut to where you're at from where I'm at.
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah.
When I first moved down here, like I didn't have anything to do. I just got in the car and I was all over. So I'm familiar with some of the spots out there. So
is there any skate shops going down there, Hunter, towards him? Or is there any skate shops going towards him? Like with the middle point?
There's one skate shop and there's one like real. I hate to say it like that because there's other skate shops, but it's like there's only one skate shop that carries Nike SB in this whole state.
Blue Tile Shop.
Yeah. And that's like an hour from me.
How far is that from Hunter?
For me, Blue Tile Shop, I want to say was 2.5 hours. It took us to get there. Maybe
you had to get on I-77, right?
Honestly, I just put it in the navigation wherever it points me to go.
So you're 1 hour away. That's not bad.
Yeah, that's right.
The only thing I know how to get to without navigation is Pizza Hut.
Bruh.
the ice cream shop, which is next to Pizza Hut, and a Sheetz.
Yo, you gotta find. You can't be from back home and then eat Pizza Hut out here, but you gotta find a pizza spot.
Right.
Bro.
What up, Super?
You gotta drive around and find a legit pizza spot, bro.
What up, sis?
Have you found
I'm
any?
trying.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, but I'm near me. I know what I don't know what he has around.
But he'll drive for pizza or ice cream. He's down, bro. So just let him know where to go. GPS, baby.
There was one in Charlotte that wasn't too bad. I don't remember what the name of it was. They're near.
Oh, Charlotte got everything though. Charlotte got everything you need.
But the only problem with that is for me to go there to get pizza, I gotta eat it there. I can't.
It's it'll be cold by the time you get
back. Finding a pizzeria that I can bring it home has not been fun. That's why every time I go to New York and I come back, I bring like 10 trays of baked ziti with me. Oh yeah, I've been loving it. I've been having baked ziti every other night recently.
Steak shops near Myrtle Beach. There's like one or two in Myrtle Beach, but they're like legit. It's mainly you want to get skating stuff. That's what you're not gonna find too many kicks out there.
Michael Nasser said, "Yep, Columbia has some great eating spots.
Oh yeah,
try the Village Idiot in Columbia. By Blue Tile.
5 points. Yep.
5 points. I don't even know what 5 points is.
That's like the busiest intersection ever.
Oh, great!
Like all like the 5 main streets. All it's always hell get through there, but.
Super said, "I'm hanging chicken. Something Hunter don't like." Hey, one day I'll eat chicken. We'll see. One day.
What's the magic number?
So I told them if by some chance I was to hit 20,000 subs by
the end it's 20. I thought it was 11, so it's 20.
Oh, they keep trying. Yeah, they 11. Keep trying at 11, hoping I'll flip. They keep trying, but I brought it down to 20 for them to figure. I gave them the month of May to figure it out, and we're closing, and we're not at 11 yet, so that ain't looking like it's gonna happen.
You could do what some of these other YouTubers do, man. Go ahead and pay at $9.99.
Sheesh.
How people enjoy wasting money is beyond me.
For what? For what?
Just does the number make me do anything spontaneous? Nope. Does the number make people automatically start coming by that aren't coming by? Nope.
So
what makes you do is lose your money.
Yeah, here's a word of advice for them, bro. If you're gonna buy the subscribers, might as well buy the views so it makes sense. You can't have 40,000 subscribers and you get 96 views.
It's so crazy. And the fun thing though for a while was it was actually there used to be like little like things you can do without going that route. And it would be like what was it? Sound bites. Is that what you call it, Bulldog?
Oh yeah, on the shorts, dude. Yeah, they were feeding us thousands of subscribers, bro, hundreds.
It was crazy. I tried so hard to turn a lot of those guys into regulars, but problem is when you get lucky and you find one of those sound bites that YouTube likes, it's feeding it to a younger, a real younger crowd. So they're not coming by lives and doing the rest of the stuff.
Yeah,
they just
and then you got to figure the attention span. The younger crowd.
Yes,
swipe.
That's it.
That's it. They just want one swipe and they're done.
Start a cool new dance, man. You'll be trendy for like a few months, and then
for me, what really got me to the dance, honestly, was the costumes. I would dress up as the costumes, and I would just take a shoe that kind of maybe went to the costume, or just 2 shoes that's something to do it. Not just do something funny with it.
Yeah.
And it was a hit. It blew my numbers up real quick. And then after that, it was just like YouTube was like, all right, now that we did that for you, we're done. We're not pushing you out anymore. I'm like, thanks, YouTube.
Yeah, because the shorts, was it shorts? Right? Yeah.
Shorts,
shorts are they push that in the algorithm more than regular.
Oh
videos.
yeah, more than anything,
Yeah.
it's the shorts. Yeah. And I wish it was more the videos. Because I know that with the videos, I feel you find more genuine subs that want to come back. The shorts, I kept seeing 10 to 20 different people every short, but I wouldn't see them again. Or if I did see them again, I didn't see them after that. Then they'd be done. And I'd be like, shit, I wish they would have kept coming back. Like, but it was nice for the time being, just because it sucks you put work into it.
Yeah, it's a lot of work because you got to keep consistent. And then if you're doing, I guess if
every day,
if your shorts don't match your videos, then you kind of lose them too. Like that's why I don't have a lot of shorts, because like I don't make 6 to 10 minute videos to go off the short or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Nothing ties in. I'm not 90% of my 99% of my stuff now is just live stream.
Oh, so you go live as well?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I need to go check.
It started I took down a lot of my old car stuff, right? And then I was just like, I'm gonna focus like sneakers, sports, shit like that. Most of it's sneakers, and then I started, I collect the camp, Beast Coast family. We started Beast Coast TV. I interview people. Most of it's sneaker collection, but it doesn't have to be a sneaker collection. Like if you collect, like I got a homeboy that collects title belts. So I'm working on time to interview him, and it's just a spotlight for people to show stuff they like, stuff like things like that. So I'm on my 2nd season.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so that's us, and I want to start another one called Bodega Talk, where it's not so much about sneakers, there's other topics, stuff like that. But we'll cross that bridge.
I love the name though, Bodega.
So I've been homesick, so that's why I did Beast Coast TV, right? So all the thumbnails were in front of bodegas. So when I did the season 1 finale, we're in the back of the bodega because it's shut down. And then if you listen to that conversation of the end of the season finale thing, it was just a conversation about everything but sneakers. So that's why I was like, we can have bodega talk. We're in the back of the bodega. I bringing the chopped cheese and shit like that, and and so on and so forth.
I love it.
Thank you,
bro. I love what you're doing, man. And it's nice, because it's more than I love my sneakers, but I need a break from sneakers too sometimes.
So my shout out to my brother Fat Cat Greedy, right? So he always he asks it multiple times a year, but I never forget like the first couple of times he asked me and Matt. He was like, "Yo, do y'all still like? What was the last sneaker you appreciated?" And that's like, tag. So I forgot what sneaker I said. He was like, "But have you worn it?" He's like, "Do you really appreciate it, or you just like the fact that you have it?" I was like, "Ooh, shoot!" Kind of threw a curveball at me, right? So I'm like, "Yo, do I really?" I started looking. It makes you look at collection funny. Like, yo, do I really need all these now? Because they just collecting dust for the most part. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I did one of his challenges he did for around Christmas. I want to say 2 years ago.
Oh, your top 5. Top 5. Yeah, 5.
Yeah, top 5. You
retail top 5.
Top 5 retail, and then I did I was doing all the challenges. That's actually how I ended up meeting him.
So like stuff like that, and that makes you appreciate your sneakers too, because Out of all the sneakers you copped that year, what are your 5?
What
you know what I'm saying? It's tough, and then you're looking like shit. So
I
like,
always have that problem because I forget
what comes out that
came
year.
out that first half of the year.
Yeah.
By the time we're in the second half of the year.
Yeah, yeah. And then you start looking, you're like, shoot, I forgot I cop those. Like, damn, I got those too.
It was this year?
Yeah.
Super said you can tell when someone buys followers. Oh yeah, you could absolutely tell most of the time.
Oh shoot. Shout out to the big bro, Mr. Skinny TV in the building.
Salute.
That is the unofficial mayor of fucking Columbia, South Carolina, right there, bro.
Really?
There's nowhere you go if they say they don't know him, they bug it. That's the man right there.
Yo, what's goody? And nice to meet you.
Yeah. And it's crazy. So like when I was going down the rabbit hole of the sneaker community, I don't want to say the whole sneaker community, but like sneaker YouTube. And then that was one of the recommended videos. I started watching him. But it was Mr. Skinny 803. I was like, oh. I was like, so I'm in the chat, boom, boom. Then we started talking to IG, and I was like, oh, so he was at a barbershop, and I went out there, started getting my haircut. We just started, we just started chilling. Like me and my boy, KiCKS 718, we should just go through there and just be chilling, chop it up. And then that's networking through people locals. I'm like 30 minutes from Sumter. So, my boy's in Sumter, and then we just, shoot to Columbia, because Columbia is like 35 minutes outside of Sumter. So, straight shot.
So, and there's the link I just put in the chat. Make sure you guys subscribe up to E1.
Yeah, appreciate it. Baseball season's over, so I'll be a little more active now. Well, baseball season's crazy, especially like if it's not a practice or a game, we're still practice myself like that. Can we go outside, throw, you catch for me? Yeah, you freaking set up the tee so I can hit. It's been nonstop. Hey. I'm not gonna tell him no. I'm not gonna tell him no.
You can't.
Nah.
How long has your son been into the wrestling figures?
Wrestling, man. About like 5 years.
That's awesome.
Yeah, at least 5 years.
It's the one thing I stopped collecting as a kid that I've always regretted stopping.
Yo, you remember? No homo, but the joints. Yo, the figures we had coming up.
What not like today's figures.
Garbage compared to what. The ones we had could only move like this. These joints can do all the moves.
Hell yeah!
I remember I had the like the rubber ones. You gotta put your thumb in them, pause, and then like the Big John Stud and fucking Hulk Hogan.
Oh yeah! Hey,
what up, best in the build? What's gonna be best? Yeah, so like shit like that. But I'm like, I'm like, so, and then he's teaching me because I don't know anything about these. And then shout out to Shoes Up Sleeves Down. He does a lot of unboxings for what he orders his joints from. So and then so my son was watching one. He's like, yeah, Dad, that's the one I was telling you about. I'm like, so what's the difference between a basic and an elite? And then he uses like the direct terms. I'm like, just tell me you can bend the arms, the elbows, and you can do the rest of the moves with them.
Yeah, like I actually have one from our era still. I always kept the Owen Hart.
Rest in peace to one of the GOATs, bro.
And just like you were saying, look, you can move
the arms,
but that's it. And the legs, you can move a little bit, but but that's it. Like this is dope. This is what we grew up on.
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope.
I kept him because because of everything that happened, and I kept him as the Blue Blazer.
The Blue Blazer, that's dope.
When he, I was so crazy with the wrestling figures when I was younger. My father had a friend that that's what he did for a living. He sold wrestling figures. He had a spot out in Englishtown in those buildings for anybody who knows Jersey out there.
Yeah.
And he had another. I forgot what his other store, where his actual store was, and he was like my main connect to get all my wrestling figures. He'd get them early. He'd get some of that stuff that you couldn't get else places. Oh man, I loved it. As an only child, I used that to my advantage to have all of that. It would be like, well, I don't have a brother or a sister to play with. Otherwise, I wouldn't need that extra figure.
Word. I need both of them so I could have fun.
All right, here you go.
Yo, my son be having triple threat matches, elimination. He be doing it all, bro. Like when he does it all.
Yes, that's what I'm talking. I love it.
Yeah.
He got the ring and everything. I bet, right?
The ring, the steel cage. Got yeah. What was it?
Hell in the Cell.
Nah. Well, it was like it's like a pack. You get the table, the bat with the barbed wire.
Oh, the hardcore pack.
Yeah. He got all of that, bro. He got all of that.
I am a kid to the end.
So, let me show. I want to show two pieces first.
Yeah.
Because football season's around the corner.
Okay.
And I'm addicted to fantasy football. I'm an addict, right? And 2 years ago, I was added to this international league, and I ended up coming in second, right? I lost by less than 3 points. That don't have me tight. And it went from being in like 3 leagues, and I'm in mad leagues. Like I can't even keep counting anymore. I'm over 30 leagues a year, right? And then so he was like, I use my GeoJoe until they came out with the wrestling figures. And then so there was this charity one that they did, right? And it's like it's best ball, so you don't got to set your lineups. Just whoever you draft. The rules are very strict. There's no free agents. The only thing you can trade, right? There's no free agents. If you drop a player, you lose it, and then it's not based off wins and losses. It's based off whoever has the highest point total at the end of the season. So I ended up winning this against 159. There was 160 of us altogether.
Damn.
Yeah, and this is throughout this worldwide because there was more. It was like 18 different whatever many time zones. There was just people was everywhere. There's got some dudes in Australia, a lot of guys out of the UK, and so they sent me a trophy, which look, when you win, they win Wimbledon, they got the big silver dish. So that's what they sent me. And then the commissioner hit me on WhatsApp. He was like, you got something else coming in the mail to you. I was like, I said, I already got the trophy. So they sent me Damian Harris, who used to be a running back for the Patriots. I don't know where he's at now, but this is Alabama Crimson Tide. And if you see, come on, Ken. Got his autograph. So it says Alabama. And then I become a Rashee Rice fan because he helped me win a bunch of games. So shout out to Rashee Rice.
Hey, there ain't nothing wrong with that one.
And then you got his autograph.
You gotta love the cameras, right?
I don't know. Take me out.
There you go. Perfect.
So shout out to Rashee Rice. I need him to come back healthy so he can help me win a few games.
Hey, that's how it be sometimes. You start off with, guys winning you money, you start to like him.
Yeah. I'm like, and that's another rabbit hole. I started looking at other things like oh snap, Rena in the building. What's good, Rena?
What's up, Rena?
Like my boy KiCKS I was telling you about. Like if you catch the interview I did with him, man, he got a mad autograph Penny Hardaway stuff. Like he goes down the rabbit hole of memorabilia, and it's just crazy. I tried to just get pieces here and there. You know, one was gifted. I won the Rashid Rice on for pristine auction for the low. But I'm trying to be picky with it. I don't want to end up with like 80 jerseys around.
That's how it starts, right?
I went down. I did that rabbit hole. I had every NBA jersey in home and away.
That's different though. That's different because I still got from 2000 like 2006. I still got every jersey I caught, bro.
I ended up. I got rid of. I sold 90% of my. I got 90% of my jerseys. What I got rid of. I only kept like my Dennis Rodmans mostly.
Yeah, but nah, that's just me. It's hard for me. A lot of the stuff I like. I don't know why. Like a lot of it's like sentimental value for whatever reason. Like I guess because I worked for it all. I just don't want to let it go. That's another thing. I got a lot of stuff like that. Rena said, "Let me see that hat, Hunter."
Oh, I got you. We got the Bugs Bunny eyes in the front. Got the Looney Tunes on the side. On the other side, they put the carrot because Bugs Bunny got to have the carrot. And then you got the "That's All, Folks" on the back, and light gray bottom under the rim.
That's tough. That's tough.
Thank you. Man, I love my hats. Sometimes I don't know what I like, if I love my shoes or the hats more. It goes kind of hand in hand because every shoe has to have a hat, but not every hat has to have a shoe sometimes.
That is true. That is true.
I tried my hardest to kind of only do that because I was getting real bad at one point with the hats. It was in October, Halloween time, and I'm not used to the buy hats online and they come to my house. I'm so used to me have to going to the store, physically paying cash and getting the hat. So I was just starting to do this whole ordering hats off the hat drops online and everything. So I'm not used to the just clicking a button on my keyboard and I got the hat.
Yeah, and the way you said it makes us. That's why it makes it harder to appreciate a lot of the stuff, man. There's no what's the word I'm looking for? There's no homo physical attachment, like going to the store, getting it in hand, and taking it home, right? Exactly. Rather than at work, you get the notification that something's been dropped at your doorstep. You go home, open the box, look at it. I put it in the box. You know what I mean? Like
it gets thrown. Yep. Next,
it's a little harder, but
you're right. No, you're absolutely right.
That's how it feels to me, and that's why the sneaker thing I've been going through it. Every year it gets more rough, and it's rougher and rougher. It's like, dang, do I really want to keep? Like I don't never retire. Like you don't ever retire. Like you have to get, but it's like you lose that. You lose some of the passion. It's like
yes,
there's no like this. Like I miss out, and I say this too. Like even like with Foot Locker, when you had to physically go to the store to get the head start, right?
Yep.
Like the first and like the initial one, and then like the third one was like you get the code or whatever. Like you go one for checking in, and then you get somebody from the store to give you a code. That'd be two head starts, and that's like the closest thing to like the hunt. You know what I'm saying? The hunt for like You're the hunter, so you know the actual hunt has been taken out of. You know, if you're just clicking, that's not everything's a click away. Y'all picked up the cements? Yeah, I got the cements.
Oh,
I work so damn much. It's difficult to enjoy collecting anymore. I have like 8 days off a month.
She said.
Most
She said about to
yeah.
get the cements. Oh, I'll show you the answer to that one.
8 days a month. I wish I got 8 days. I'm lucky if I get 4.
Hunter's gonna go pull out a 6-pack of cement.
I know, right? I'm about to say that.
Oh yeah, we got the cements.
Dang, I only got 2.
I hit a total of 7 pairs. I hit on 7 pairs that I did not expect to hit on because I wanted 3. I just wanted 3 for myself.
That's all
I'm making a smaller collection. This is how bad it's gotten for me that I'm making a collection
within the
collection of just my favorite. I just put my favorite 3. Threes is my favorite. I'm a 3 guy to the fullest. The white cement 4s and the bread 4s were my favorite 4s. So when they came back around, I got more than one. I did a triple up on both of them. Because now I'm at the point of instead of buying every shoe that comes out, I would rather miss certain drops that I'm gonna just get and be like, oh, this is cool, and throw it to the back.
Yeah.
And get more than one of something I really love that I'm gonna wear actually more often than a lot of my other stuff that I keep seeing I'm getting it and I'm not, and then it's just getting put into the back burner. And then I don't wear it for a year until a year later.
Yeah. Shoot, just like the Nike Bodega Dunks, right? I think they came out 2020 or 2021.
Yeah, 2021, I believe.
And I finally wore them a couple weeks ago. That's the first time I wore them to my son's baseball game. They sat for 4 years before I wore them. You know, he said I need to make that kind of cash flow. Sheesh, I tripled up.
Oh no, I make it look. I just make it look good. I have multiple credit cards that do it for me. That's the trick.
Those, baseball glove right there. Yeah, I love those.
Some of the best leather I've seen in a minute on these shoes. It's ridiculous. Yeah, I wore these. Fire.
And it's so crazy with everything that keeps coming out, especially this year. They're getting ridiculous this year. With brick by bricks, Union 1s, black cement 3s.
Yeah, I took an L on the brick by bricks, and it's just like, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's on like my size, like almost $800 now. I'm like, I'm good on that.
Yeah, they keep going up the bricks, bro. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Me and Bulldog got lucky on the secondary market with the brick by bricks. So what we try to do, if we don't hit a shoe for retail, we try to get it like within that $100 over retail range.
Yeah.
Because we look at it like this, like if we were to pay someone to go get that shoe and bring it to us, what would we pay that for? What would we pay that guy to do that for us? So if we could find the shoe on the secondary market for that price of something that we really want, we'll jump on it. Otherwise, we'll try to, maybe we could move some pairs that we've been sitting on. Maybe another drop comes around, like the cement 4s for it. I took my extra pairs of cement 4s and bought the Dr. Doom mask.
Nice.
And I said, you know what? One day work. I didn't have to do anything. I went to Hibbett's and then I went to this mall where I had 3 stores I had to go to get all the rest of the pairs. And at first, I wasn't even going to drop them at a resale shop. I was going to put them all on eBay. And But then I saw this resale guy say, "Hey, are you looking to get rid of pairs?" And I said, "Are you the owner?"
He's speaking my
"Oh, we
language.
weren't there." So I went and talked to the owner. And I said, "Yeah, we can make something work. I can give you 3 pairs right now." And he made it worth my while to make a quick few bucks. I said, "Okay, I can go buy my mask. I'm happy. That's all I wanted."
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that.
No.
But I try to have a little fun like that sometimes because I know it ain't gonna happen. It'll never happen every drop for me. I'm lucky to hit my pair for myself, not along multiples.
Dude, we were live on that cop. My Hunter and myself for the bodega, not the bodegas, the brick by brick. And dude, we had already planned it, bro. As soon as we took the L, we were buying on StockX, bro.
Frankie Bang Bang in the building.
Frankie, bang bang.
And we look at the prices now. We gotta still even on StockX.
Oh yeah, for sure,
Oh yeah, we got it at, I want to say, what was it, 360, 350?
Oh, that's barely over retail. But,
That's crazy, bro.
That's why we jumped on it. I'll never forget that day. They were like, everybody was like, "Nah, wait." And me and Bobo were like, "Yo,
I should have pulled the trigger when it was like that, because I didn't want to spend the 400 afterward, but I'm not gonna spend the 800 either. So TDB #L, what's good, brother?
Yo, it's good,
Harry.
So like with the collecting stuff, right? Like I was never a Kobe fan. I just respected the game, right? Like just because this competitiveness, right? Like I'm a Knicks fan, and when I want the Knicks to beat the Lakers every time out. I didn't dislike Kobe. I just wasn't a Kobe fan. But I know we witnessed greatness. Same way when I grew up watching Mike. You know what I'm saying?
Same thing, yep.
I just wish I would have copped like Kobe Bryant. At least the Funkos. I got a couple of his rookie cards that's worth some money, but I also collect the basketball cards. I got like the Topps Chrome with him dunking. That's his rookie card. I think I got 2 of those. But like I know LeBron James has his legacy. Hate him or love him, it is what it is. He's a lot of people's favorite in this era, and I respect it. I'm not his fan. I'm not a fan of LeBron, but I respect it. So when there's Walmart's are plentiful in the South, right? And when you go buy electronics, they have like the spot where the Funkos are. And then when you see a Funko on sale 50% off, because in this particular part of South Carolina, they just don't move like that. You see the LeBron in the purple jersey and in the gold jersey. He's like, yo, I'm just going to get both of them. So I end up copping.
Ready to puke, Hunter? Hunter's like, good thing it's blurry.
I need to switch freaking cameras, bro.
I think Hunter's messing with your camera, bro. He hates LeBron.
Oh, there we go. Right there. Perfect.
Yeah. We got that one.
What's your favorite saying, Hunter?
Jordan, LeBron, Jordan got Scotty, LeBron got Ken.
Ken and Barbie.
Try going up with it a little more. And go to the right.
You know what? I guess you got to set on anti-LeBron, right?
Make sure he doesn't slip out of your hands and flop.
So you see the Sean Kemp one comes in,
right?
Woo. Now it's look. See the Sean
see
Kemp?
that?
No problem with Sean Kemp.
You see that, right?
No problem.
Hold on. Let's check it with the GOAT.
No problem with the GOAT. See? The GOAT worked fine. He came in.
See?
No
So you got that one, right? And then he's like you said, you just gotta, you get them, you gotta. It's just like the rabbit hole, and then like how to get the UNC one.
Oh yeah, that's badass.
So it's just like how often, like it's just. You did a good thing by not going down the rabbit hole, because that's just fucking.
You ain't wrong.
It's never
ending. So it's official. his settings are anti-LeBron as well.
Hell yeah. What else?
You know, it's hard to like LeBron just off the bat, that people with all the bullshit with them saying that he's better than Jordan, this and that, and it's like, well, when Jordan played, he wasn't allowed to take an extra step
Or 4.
or drive an Uber down to the hoop. So it's like,
and this is what I tell Hunter, bro. It's not him that does it; it's the referees that allow it.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
if he can get away with it, more power to him, bro. But
hey,
referee,
if the argument was that LeBron's a great player, yeah, I could get behind that. But to say that he's better than Jordan, that's just blasphemy.
yeah, no, I'm a Lakers fan 100% since I was a kid, and I've never liked. Well, growing up, I didn't never like Jordan, but I grew older and I respected what he did, and in my eyes, he is, my era, the GOAT for sure.
And even as a Knicks fan, I still love Jordan. And you know how hard it is to like Jordan and be a Knicks fan?
It's like blasphemy, but I mean, it is what it is. Like,
Broke our hearts every time.
For real.
If I had
tough.
Patrick Ewing's address, I'd send him something every Christmas for what Jordan did.
Yeah, even Magic Johnson.
Like, Magic Johnson's another phenomenal player too. He was so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, Larry Bird was. Let's not even talk about like the best player. Scottie Pippen to me is one of the best players as well. Like,
I was a big Scottie fan.
Me too, but it's like, he's to me, he's one of the best small forwards ever, and because he played next to Michael, he doesn't get the same what's the word I'm looking for?
Straight to go.
The same. He really doesn't get the same.
He don't need to get the same respect as Jordan, but in his own right, he was a great player.
Definitely.
Unbelievable. So many people would always fight over wanting to be Jordan, that made me like Scottie even more until Rodman hit the scene. Once Rodman hit it, I was able to relate a little more to Rodman, because I used to do the crazy shit like Rodman did on the court. I was doing
Still.
Maybe I shouldn't have worn the hat because the freaking Knicks just lost, bro.
Are you kidding me?
No.
Tell you one thing, you ever want your heart broken every year? Be a Knicks fan.
Be a Knicks fan. Fan.
Raiders takes the cake. Sorry, Mr. Old School.
Nah.
Yeah, he switched hats. He said that's it.
Nah, I can't do it, bro.
I dislike Bron ever since he called himself the GOAT. Nah, homie. That's what. What's up? Straight to the main event. How we feeling?
Straight to the toe. Yo, freaking.
What up, Will C?
What's good, Deli Venom?
Venom.
Yo, the Knicks are the only team that haven't brought me a championship in my lifetime, bro. I would give up 2 of these Yankees championships for that 93-94 championship against the Rockets, bro.
Cobra with the $2 dono. Thank you for that $2 appreciation, Cobra.
Yeah, Raider fans got it bad, real bad.
Oh yeah, Renee said, "Yep, Raider fans got it bad." LeBron 8 is the best silhouette.
I respect over Kobe's personally.
Oh man, a lot of people say that, but to me, it's the 9. The 8s are nice, but to me, the LeBron 9s are the top notch.
Let me see if I can find any LeBrons in my trash.
Bro.
I would pull a LeBron sneaker, but it'd probably show up blurry too, so I'm not even gonna risk it.
I don't know how it does it. Even StreamYard.
Yo, the LeBron bunker was the only thing on screen, bro. That was the big joint, and it was blurry. You throw Sean Kemp up there, and you see everything. Hardwood Classic
Sean Kemp.
logo.
Perfect.
Yo, Rena said LeBlur.
LeBlur. Yo,
Yo.
that's tied for comment of the night right there.
Yo.
LeBlur.
That's wild. That's wild.
What up, Rami? He said Raiders don't ruin our season at the end. It's ruined when it starts.
Yo, since there's a few people from in the Bay Area that's on the stream in the chat, I'll show a Bay Area hat, bro.
Oh, that's my team right there, Oakland A's, baby.
And then shout out to Beto's Kicks for the pin.
I was just gonna ask you too if the pin came with it.
Nah, that's a Beto's Kick special, bro.
Yo, that's a fire pin too. With a fire hat. Like they look like they were meant like if you would have told me that that was a package deal, I would have believed you. 100%.
Yo, and then he got like he got mad colors, so I bought like one of each color. I just know I'm not gonna get one of each color for each hat. So this is the only one I had, so I'm like that'll go with that.
I was never a big baseball fan. But I like all the hats though.
Yeah, that's growing up watching the A's, Mark McGwire, Canseco, Ricky Henderson. It was a treat, bro. Like it is with the Dodgers now. To watch it like a well put together team, it's crazy. Mm-hmm. It's crazy.
But where you got the pin from? He has an IG.
Yeah, that would be his IG right there. That same spelled out just like that.
I'm gonna hit him up then. Let him know.
Yeah, that's the bro. That's the bro. Yeah.
That pin was so far. I mean, I appreciate good stuff, good work like that, especially in this day and era. Everybody be rushing everything, taking shortcuts.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Do I have another? Okay, so there's another pin. Another pin. Let me show it. So I got a boy, Dribbles. He's like the Arizona Diamondbacks #1 fan. So this is one of so I got this Diamondbacks joint.
Ooh.
And then the pin. You know.
Oh, yo, Deadly Venom, you need this, right? Bro.
And then it got the tie-dye underbrim. Yeah, so
fire.
Yeah.
Oh man, yo, that is next. Ooh. That was a banger right there.
I gotta show this. I don't know if I wore it yet or you've seen it, but we were talking about this before. I got the Tom and Jerry.
Yeah, sick.
Love it. 85th anniversary Tom and Jerry joint. Bro, they did such a great job with these. That is so nice. Wow. Look at that all around the
Yeah, bro. I had to do it.
That's a work of art. I didn't realize it was that awesome.
Bro. There was because they had like 6 different ones. I was like, nah, I don't want to just get any of them. So I looked at all the pictures. I was like, yeah, that's the one for me right there.
Right? Like, I like when they give us the options, but sometimes when it's too many, I'm just like,
yeah.
And then I end up not doing it.
So that goes to what we were talking about earlier. Like, there's 5 of them. Do I need all 5 of them? Like, when you really look at it, I'm like, now then I started like eliminating, like, okay, this one doesn't have this. This is just a plain hat, and it just says Tom and Jerry. But then I looked at every picture of that one. I said, no, that's the one right there. That's the one right
there. and you got to do it because if there's too many choices, it's the only way. And it ended up making me not grab from New Era. And I'm like, for that drop, I ended up going with my fitteds for it because I was sitting there I'm like, I don't know if I should get this one. Maybe I should get that one. And next thing I know, I saw my fitteds had 2 only. I was like, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab the 2 for now.
Right.
And it's so crazy. But I love the character hat so much. Like I can't stop with the character hats at this point. I've gone down more of the rabbit hole with buying more of the character hats these days.
So, you want to take a trip to 2003 real quick?
Ooh, let's do it. I'm ready to jump back in time.
So they had there was a lot of, it was like the big throwback wave. You know what I'm saying? So that's when Mitchell and Ness was coming out with jerseys. Cooperstown Collection was putting out the baseball stuff. So then I had like the old Angels.
Ooh, that's badass.
Yeah, and then
Fire.
Yo, it has old as this hat is. I think I may have worn like twice.
Hey,
And-
it looks beautiful.
And then this one's one of my favorites because I had the jacket. Where's it at now? I don't know, but the old school Padres.
Oh shit.
And they they had the Cooperstown Collection.
Salutes, Rob.
Oh yeah.
And then they had the SD
Rob the
back.
Beard's loving this hat. He's a big San Diego fan.
Yeah, so one of my favorite pieces of my collection there. And then this one, I don't know where this is one of my favorite ones. Those St. Louis Browns.
Damn.
Woo.
Like Chavo del Ocho.
Yeah, bro.
That's fire. Man, see, I haven't with hats, I haven't lost my passion at all yet with hats.
Nah. Oh, hold on. The wrestling. So I grabbed one. There was a pack. Right? That Ultimate Warrior, Undertaker. I'm missing some. Ted DiBiase. There was like 6 of them. There was like 6 to 8. I know I counted the Ted DiBiase one. I don't know where it's at, but I had this because this is my favorite wrestler of all time. And then this was the Bret the Hitman Hart one.
Ooh.
Sick.
Fire.
Yeah, that's the one they did for Bret Hart with the pink Batman. But of course, because all the hats match like their ring gear. Yeah, so
Love it.
Yeah.
And I remember the drop because I had went on to the drop too late and all my sizes were sold out. And I was pissed.
yeah, I want to see the Ultimate Warrior one was similar colorway to that next one, so I'm glad I didn't get with that one because it was like a similar colorway.
And that's the hardest thing sometimes too, trying not getting this.
The shoe says E1 kicks looking like mad skills. That's the first time I heard that one. I like that.
What up, Jesus? Here we go.
Yo, maybe I should start doing the
How
like
about
a yearly the yearly wrap up freestyle and start dissing all these
your
content
paces?
creators.
To the paces.
SB Rami in the building.
We might have to soon. We might have to ban the beard soon. Him with his pacers.
And Eagle says Hunter.
I mean, it is what it is, man. Can't win them all.
It's not easy being a Knicks fan. It really isn't.
It's not, and it's not like, and this isn't new to us. So it's like, enjoy the run while it lasted.
He said the Pacers should have swept the series. No, the Pacers should have came and swept my house.
They were up every game, but it is what it is.
Jesus said, "Diss him, bro."
Nah, the Knicks should have had the first game for
Knicks
real.
in
Nah,
7. Knicks in 7. I could get behind that. iPhone size 82 said Merry Christmas.
Okay.
Merry Christmas to you. I enjoy the randomness.
Right.
Malice at the Palace. I remember that.
Malice at the Palace. Yep.
Yo, if that never happened, Indiana probably would have won that year. But it happened, and they didn't win.
Hey, I'm still not. I still can't get over that dude on the Pacers recently. What was it? Game 1 it was when he did the Reggie Miller and brought it into overtime. I had that on the big screen. I was watching it, and I said, "Did this dude really just do that with Reggie Miller on the headphones at the game?"
He did. He did.
That was heartbreaking. It was even more heartbreaking to see that the Pacers won Game 1 when they should have never been anywhere near.
No, the game should have been over. Yeah, but
way before. I don't know how the Knicks keep doing this.
yeah,
And it's not even like it's the same Knicks. Like, we've had how many different Knicks
man.
do this to us?
Maybe they need to tear down the Garden and build a new Garden, bro.
Oh man.
That's why thank God we have wrestling at the Garden. Never let us down. Wrestling has never let us down at the Garden.
Nah. So prior to when was it? 2022 was my first wrestling event. 2022? Either 2021, 2022 was my first wrestling event since WrestleMania 10 at the Garden. Me and my son went to go see a live event. And then we went to, I think we've been to 2 Monday Night Raws and 1 SmackDown.
Nice. Yeah. There is nothing better than going to a wrestling show.
Nah, he's all in, bro. He be locked in. And then so the way I used to root for Bret Hart, like Jey Uso's always been, even when he was in the tag team, he was my favorite one out the tag team. So I've always been a Jey Uso fan. But when they came to Columbia and was that a SmackDown when he the night he told Jacob Fatu, if you keep looking at me, I'm gonna knock your ass out. We were there for that. So that was a crazy night. That was a crazy night.
Rob,
build a new stadium.
Without a beard one day. If you wake up without your beard one day, just know that those guys that ransacked your house and held you down and shaved your beard off, no, I made that call. Just know I made that call.
He said, build a new stadium, didn't work for the Cowboys. Well, the Cowboys...
I'm a Cowboys fan, that's why.
You're a Cowboys fan?
Yes, I am.
Sorry to hear that.
You and my boy Bane, bro. How y'all from New York and y'all Cowboys fans?
Hey,
I need to understand this. I'm trying to understand it.
I can let you know.
It's America's team, right?
I didn't vote for that.
Right.
It was Deion Sanders and Emmitt Smith for me. Deion Sanders.
I will say this. I'm gonna say this, and this is my if it's blasphemy, forgive me. As a Giants fan, Giants jerseys are fairly plain, right? But the freaking Cowboys jerseys, when you had the fucking star on the shoulders, that's probably one of the best jerseys ever. That's like definitely top 10.
Thank you.
But I never bought one because fuck the Cowboys, bro.
Right.
Understandable. As a Giants fan, listen. That's why I don't have any Giants jerseys. We just can't. But hey, we could. There is one thing though that we could unite on, and that's F the Eagles. Because they be whooping.
The Cowboys the only team I dislike like that, bro.
Really?
Yeah. I don't think I can name. Yeah, and the Red Sox. So you'll never see me with a Red Sox hat.
Oh hell yeah!
Like when baseball season started. So last year my son was they were in the Pirates, so I got a Pirates hat because I was always there. Had they been the Red Sox this year, I was not buying the hat, bro. I would have been out there in the black do-rag, bro. I don't care. I was not getting the Red Sox.
I won't do any anything. Boston, nothing Boston.
Nah, never.
That's
Never.
the New York in me will not let me do anything.
Never. Never, bruh. Never.
Now, because
Yeah.
Damn, Ron
Those,
keeps coming at you.
yo, those jerseys are made by a company called Charmin. Maybe you heard of them.
Oh shit.
damn,
Dang. Yo, maybe it's a good thing you didn't tell me before the show, bro. I might have had second thoughts.
Right.
hey, but it shows. Hey, it shows I'm not a front runner though. It shows
That
I'm
is
a real
true.
fan.
That is true. That is true.
I, as much as I might have wanted to jump ship at times, I won't do it.
That was a good team, though. I give you credit. Oh, give them credit, bro.
It was the
yeah,
team when
Emmitt
I was
Smith.
little. I didn't really, seeing Dion, forget it, was amazing. It was like you threw the ball to his side of the field. He wasn't just taking that shit. He was running that shit back for a touchdown and then doing a dance.
That was like
And Emmitt
Jerry
Smith-
Rice, Barry Sanders. It was amazing to see those type of players.
Barry Sanders is one of my favorite of all time. Barry Sanders and Dion are my two favorite players of all time.
All right, but check this out. Check this out. Well, we all sneakerheads here, right? Too.
Yes.
None of those sneakers came out when he was with the Cowboys.
Uh-oh.
His sneakers came out when he was with the Falcons and with the 49ers. That's why they're 49er colors, most of them. Or
Wait. We had one. We had one that was
You had a colorway, bro. That don't count. You had a colorway. That's bullshit.
all right, we had a colorway.
And then technically, that might have been because he used to be a New York Yankee, so that could have been a Yankee colorway.
Uh-oh.
So I'm just saying. I know a little bit of history, but I'm just saying I might have been a Yankee colorway. Don't try to steal the Yankee colorway.
Don't try to steal the Cowboys. That one. That one was for the Cowboys.
Good night, Rena.
Good night, Rena. Appreciate you coming through.
Rena, thank you for coming through. And if anybody hasn't subbed up to all our channels, please do so. Support is free, and technically so is
hitting the like button's free.
It's free 99. It does not cost to show support. And of course, the Knicks suck.
Chung.
I should have known Chung would say something stupid like that.
Oh, freaking Chunks kicks, y'all. Somebody hit him with 30 seconds, bro. Get him, man.
With the 30
My man coming here with the disrespect, bro.
Right? Doesn't even say hello or nothing. Shit.
Nothing.
He said, I had a Cowboy 96 myself. Oh, no. You going to pay one way or another?
Freaking Chungy, man. Get
Chung.
out of there, bro.
At least now he said hi. At least now.
It was delayed. Right?
Nah, don't worry.
Leave it to Chung.
When you least expect it, when you least expect it.
That's right. We're going to get you.
Yeah.
Chung's a Lakers fan, if I remember correctly, right?
Lakers, Dodgers. Where the Lakers at? They at home watching the Knicks play.
Get
Get out of here. They were watching Knicks games like you were, bro. At least the Knicks are on the court.
That's right. At least we're on the court.
Did you cop any of? I know there was like the Aux pack and then the 2.0 pack, where I think it was the Hat Club exclusive, where they had they collab with a rap album or music album.
This was recently?
This was I had these hats that long. This might have been like 2020, 2021. It might have been 2021. It might have been pandemic era.
All right, so if we're talking pandemic era.
Yeah, they had a few cents, but like they did the The Chicago Cubs one had the College Dropout, it had the bear look like the College Dropout album.
Thank you, Mr. Old School. There's
Appreciate that, Mr. Old
channel
School.
right there.
There's
Make sure
Bulldogs channel.
you link up, subscribe. There's Bulldogs channel. Make sure you link up and subscribe.
Big battle on Friday. Payne and Mr. Thomas.
Payne and Mr. Thomas.
What?
Ooh.
It'll be a good one.
Okay. That's going. That one's gonna do it. That's got potential to be the one hell of a Friday night. Shit.
That should be a goodie.
Both of those guys, heavy hitters.
Yeah, that was a crazy drop. I was trying to get so I went for the I think they had like maybe 12 different ones. I don't remember all the albums, but I know there was 2 for Cameron. It was the Purple Haze album, and then there was another one. Then there was the MF Doom. Then you had the College Dropout, and I can't remember the other ones because
exactly.
I wasn't a fan, right? But I did get the MF Doom, like I said. So if you know MF Doom, you know his colors.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's fire. It's not LeBron.
Let's get it.
I said it's not LeBron, and it worked.
Yeah, you see that, right? And then gray on the brim. And of course, Big Money Sonny in the building was good.
What's up, Big Money?
You got the Cameron Purple Haze.
Ooh, that's badass. I'm a big Cameron fan too.
New York Giants.
Super. She said good night.
Think on the brim. So that was 2 from the Aux pack. I'll show the rest of the ones I had pulled. Then they had like a cereal pack. So of course they got the Tricks White Sox one. Yeah.
Nice. And that I do remember that pack. I did grab something from that pack.
And then they had the Batman, the colors right there. And then I was on New Era, and a couple weeks, like a month or 2 ago.
Good night, sis.
Got the Day of the Dead.
Oh. There we go. Perfect. That's fire.
The brand. And I forgot what pack it was that did, but I got this Mariners hat.
Oof. I love the side patches.
Yeah.
They did such a good job.
And then, of course, New York. I forgot where I found this hat at, but it has like a silver stitching in it with the Statue of Liberty.
That's badass.
I got the silver stitching on it too. Batman's got the maroon and the silver stitching. Yeah, so that's. I forgot where it was when I saw it. No, it's gray. It's gray.
Gray? Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, that's. So it's burgundy, right? And then there was like a Kraft Air Force One that's white and burgundy that I would wear with that, which I haven't worn yet. And then Just Don does a bunch of hats, but this is I got a LaDainian Tomlinson jersey, so I got this because it was
shit.
Bolt up.
Just Don New Era.
Oh, that's badass.
DS Kicks in the building was good, bro.
What's good?
Yeah. And of course you got the You can't be a Yankees fan and not have your Jeter.
Whew. Oh yeah.
You know. And I never wore this, and I'm mad. I left the sizing thing on, and then Diaz had a freaking Royal Rumble for a hat battle. So I peeled the freaking stick off, and I should have left it on because you can see the circle. But it got all the patches. Hold up, it got all the patches from all the championships.
Oh, I got this, not the pinstripe version, but that same style. I got actually for my boy for his birthday.
And I'm not a Mets fan, but I got the Yankees one. But we had the Subway Series back in 2000, so
it's clean.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you got.
I got the Yankee one.
I got the Yankee one too, but I got Yankees all over the place. So.
Oh yeah.
So I started to show some hats back a few weeks ago. Those a couple hats out the collection, bro.
Whew.
Nice.
Couple of bangers out of the collection. Those ain't your ordinary hats. Those aren't the hats you can just walk into the store and get.
LA fuckers. He likes to pop out surprise mode. Nah, this is like me and Hunter been talking for weeks, and I said, he's like, you bring me on. I said, I said for sure, I'll show some hats and show some other stuff. Have a little fun.
Hells yeah. Good people like good people. Real recognize real, the whole ordeal.
You know it.
There's a lot. The internet's a big place, but I don't see that passion a lot. So when I see someone who's passionate about what they're doing, I try to link up with them real quick.
You can see you can see who has and who doesn't, and it's like, yes, it's only a screen, but facial expressions, everything, how they talk, you could tell if they're doing it for show or they're doing it for real.
Exactly, like from a mile away you can tell. So when I see that passion's overhyped, man, I'm all in. That's why I always tell people the only rule I have to coming up and showing your stuff is that you're passionate about what you're showing. Because if you don't give a shit about what you're showing, then why should we? Why would we then? If you don't care about your stuff, why would we? And you would think that you would never have to say something like that, but in this day and
era, yeah. And it's bad because like
times.
South Jersey, salute.
What up, South Jersey?
South Jersey was good. So like there's nothing wrong with people. You're gonna have hype beasts. It is what it is, right? And there's nothing wrong with that because that's what they like, right? But let's be real about it. You can't tell me. We'll use Travis Scott. This is gonna be the biggest example. If those Canary Jordan 1s were the Laney Jordan 1s, they'd be sitting, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
But now that it has a reverse swoosh and it's Travis Scott, I gotta cop these, blah blah blah. Every YouTuber's talking, man, get out of here, bro. It's a Jordan 1 with a reverse swoosh on it. And I'm not the biggest Jordan 1 fan. I'm not bashing Jordan 1s. A lot of my boys like Jordan 1. But it's the truth, bro. So much so was good. You can't tell me that if the colorway is nice, then just say that. You can't convince me I need to buy it because it's Travis Scott. Because first of all, I don't listen to Travis Scott music. I think it's whack. That's me. I can like what I like and dislike what I like.
There you go.
Exactly.
I don't know any Travis Scotts either, so.
But if those had a reverse swoosh on it, everyone would be like, "Oh, that's $1,000 shoe. We gotta get those." Everybody, sure. Do we hold a flip? All those the fucking lives that we having. Pardon me for my French, but it's just like crazy, man. It's not the stock market. Is either you gonna wear them or you're not.
They be treated like the stock.
You don't need to wear them today because I know a lot of us have. But are you gonna wear them?
Facts.
I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm just a grumpy old man, I guess, right?
Hey, if you're a grumpy old man, so am I. All right.
Welcome to the club.
Now, I like the concept of the reverse swoosh.
But the Darwins
I
had
don't
it,
like
the Rodmans had it.
Yeah.
It's not a Travis Scott thing.
Exactly. It's actually my most prized shoe in my possession these days is my Dennis Rodman's. Have you ever seen my Rodmans?
Was it the white pair?
Oh, let me get
No.
this took me 10 plus years to find
It's
this
it's
pair.
it's the original, not it's the 90s one, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I remember you showing. Yeah.
The 97,
97, yeah.
Man, it took me over 10 years to finally
You
find
showed
that
them recently. It might have been on one of the areas live. You showed them.
areas. Yes.
Yeah. I'll be watching, bro. I might not always be in the chat, but people know I keep my eyes on these YouTube streets.
Hey, it's fun watching people that you know like what they're doing. That's why, like, I only mess with a handful of people these days because of that.
If you look at my channel, you see I was hosting a lot of sneaker battles because there was what's called the Mojado Battle League, right? And you know, I was cool with all those guys before that, right? But then we had a slight falling out. But then, as men, we had conversations, and it's all good. We good now, and that's the difference between. You still got people having like YouTube beef. Like I didn't have YouTube beef with them. There was miscommunication, misunderstanding. We spoke about it. We're on the same wavelength now. Shout out to Perm, shout out to Jax, Dribbles, all those guys, man. There's no hostility now. I mean, that's the difference between people like who are real compared to people who do this for show. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Like as men, you would think, having a conversation that's what it should be. But there are some of these guys that are just too much.
That live on YouTube. I mean, there's nothing wrong with YouTube. If YouTube pays your bills, so be it. Do what you gotta do to pay your bills. Like if I could talk fantasy football, make a living off of that, then I'll do that. But I'm not fantasy pros. I'm none of that. You know what I mean?
But and if you notice though, the guys that are doing that though, they're not having YouTube beef either.
Yeah, no.
It's the guys that pretend that they're playing everything is make believe.
They're chasing the numbers. It's a clout chasing game. You know what I mean? It's like no. If it don't pay the bills, why even? Why chase fluff? You know what I mean? Like there's millions of people watching YouTube, right? YouTube shows that there's a space for everybody.
Facts.
So why
just change the channel. Boom.
Exactly. It's like why even waste if you got a problem with somebody else is saying, why are you still watching it?
Yeah.
It's really just that easy. Like that's something I never understood. Like if you don't like someone, why do you watch why watch them? You're only gonna get yourself annoyed.
Yeah, if it's a hat channel, talk about the hat. If it's a sneaker channel, talk about the sneakers. I don't care about what problem you got with this anybody else. I'm here to watch you talk about the sneakers coming out tomorrow.
I don't care about your personal beef with this fucking guy.
Yeah, man.
Handle that shit on your own time.
Yeah.
But then again, if you're going to handle your shit, you wouldn't be sitting there on the internet yelling about it either. It's a dog and walk pony show for those kind of people.
Yeah. No, but back to the positive, negative stuff, right? So what I mean by positive, negative stuff, like we love our hats, but Why? How come we don't turn off like new era notification?
bro.
Yo, I get those text messages every day. New
Every
drop,
day.
And then you have
30%
Mr.
off.
Old School in your inbox sending you popcorn buckets, right, Hunter?
Damn. Yo, like Fat Cat Greedy, he first one. If I don't read my IG messages, a text message with a like an eBay listing or restock, like come on, bro.
Thank you, Mr. Old School.
Peer pressure at an all-time high, bro.
Bro.
Thank you, Rob the Beer.
Enablers.
I love it though. You gotta love it.
Yo, speaking of SummerSlam, I didn't know it was at MetLife, and I'm over here like contemplating if I could pull this off. Like that'd be one. I'm like, yo, if I even if it's just the first night, because there's two nights. I'm like, if there's where I can get me and my son up there so he can get to his first pay-per-view, that'd be a good one to go to.
Would you drive in?
Drive? Heck no, bro.
Fly.
I'll drive to Myrtle Beach and be on the first flight to Newark, bro.
For real, bro.
I guess I'm the only sick bastard, huh? That does the drive.
No,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like I used to, right? But then
We get older, the convenience.
you get older and you get wiser, right?
For sure.
So let me tell you. So like I said, I moved down here in 2006. Every now and then I'll drive home. If I had like 3 or 4 days off, I'll shoot up to New York, bro. You driving all that time, you're not gonna want to do anything for like the next 12, 14 hours. So you're just gonna be laying there when you can just sleep all night, drive an hour to the airport. It's an hour and a half flight, and you there. You can enjoy the rest of the day.
Beautiful. Yeah, Vegas is 35 minutes away too. I love it, bro.
Oh, you're right there. Yeah.
Oh yeah, 10 hours in the car driving. Woo!
Damn.
10 hours, I'm there. It's
Man,
usually on the way home though. Is when it hits me.
That's the worst. That's a dreadful ride home, bro. That's dreadful because it's the longest ride home ever.
Oh yeah.
I appreciate you, Hunter, for inviting me and tagging me when you go live. Oh, always. I've known all you guys pull up all the time, man. Listen, you guys all show me love. I try to show the same love always, man. This group has been with me from day one. All these guys.
Nice.
Shit. Bulldog and Fly both pushed me originally because I was gonna wait until I got to the Carolinas originally to do a channel, and the two of them pushed me, and they were like, "Nah, you gotta do it now. Just do it now. Just don't even stop with the waiting. There's never gonna be a right time. Just do it right now." And they both were like, "Yo, you gotta do it right now. Let's go."
Yeah, I remember the first time I saw you was on another channel. I don't know if you bring it up, but you was on another channel doing a battle, and I was like, and then of course being curious, I said, let me see what else this guy has. So I go on your Instagram. I was like, oh, this dude does more than freaking sneakers.
I'm happy that I'm happy that those other channels didn't ruin it.
But you live and you learn. It's like
You ain't wrong.
Time reveals everything.
100%.
Yeah.
And I'm not a hard person to work with. All I ask is that you show respect, and that's it. I'm not into all the backstage politicking.
So perfect example, right? I think it's the best way for me to you being on somebody's channel doesn't mean they made you. Because
Not even close.
On the flip side, you was content for them. So you brought them income for that stream.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
And I never got paid.
Yeah, but I'm saying when you look at it that way, it is like I'm not looking at it that way for your channel, but I'm just saying for certain individuals, this is how they make their money. and they use their guests as content, but make it seem like the guests owe them something. The guests don't owe you anything.
Facts. Some people just aren't grateful.
Because you can't. The hours you spent over there, you can't get back.
Yeah, just the hours alone. Forget the shoes and monetary stuff. Your hours.
Exactly.
Sure.
That's why, like, you know, that's why I always tell everybody too, like, you know, I appreciate your time, because that's the only thing in this world you cannot get back is your time. I can get any pair of shoes I can get back. Collect all the stuff materialistic. We can get that stuff back. Time, we cannot ever get that back.
Mr. Sheridan, salutes.
What up, Mr. Sheridan? So I try never, even if I had a fallout with a channel, I still don't go on the internet and bash them, even though maybe they may bash me. But hey, I'll take the high road, because you know what? I'm more of, if you got something bad to say it to me as be a man. Say it to my face. Yeah. Not on the internet. Say it to my face. And I notice most of the times, same people that run their mouth on the internet only do it on the internet.
And they play victim. They're playing victim. How are you the victim?
They love that. They love the play.
Oh, shoot. Mr. T in the building. Shout out to a member of the from the bloodline. I acknowledge you, brother. Yo, that's my boy. He's back in Hawaii right now. But I met him here in the Carolinas. We worked in the same mall for a minute, and he's a real one for real, bro. Shout out to Mr. T, bro.
You know what's funny? We got a bloodline too. We got Will Roman. He's my OTC.
You know what I mean?
Yo, bro, the Samoan werewolf is my guy. Like, you gotta get in where you fit in.
So all gas, no brakes with it.
Yeet. Man, wrestling has always been like, I've always just been such a huge wrestling head, always. But just like with everything, like I when I was younger, at one point I took a break from wrestling, but then just like sneakers, when I took a break from sneakers, it pulled me back right in.
It's freaking quicksand, bro.
Yep, so he said, get in where you fit in. Yes, sir. Good to see y'all.
Yeah, he's another fantasy football nutcase, bro. He's another one, bro.
You know, I never got into it. I always had all the closest people around me always were into it growing up, but I don't know why I never got into it. It's been like the one thing I never understood why I didn't get into it.
It's fun, bro, but it ruins your team in a sense, bro. You can't watch your team play without, rooting for the other running back or receiver or your, defense. It's weird, bro. So I just stopped.
Nah, I'm gonna tell you what. On the flip side of that, right? Yeah. Fantasy football helped me watch my team because you look at the game different.
Yeah.
You look at the game in a whole another way. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
That to me that helped. Even though like the Giants had Daniel Jones past 3 years, I freaking hated him with a passion. But I was still able to watch my team. You know what I mean?
For sure.
If you're not supporting and motivating people to be great, what are you really doing? All that taking credit or saying you made someone is just weirdo crap.
Facts. That is facts.
Big facts.
Yo, so what are the comments of the night so far? I don't remember the first one. I just remember LeBlur.
And LeBlur?
Yeah, know what I mean?
and that, without a doubt, like, the LeBlur was epic, but
his timing with this one, the timing was perfect.
Yeah, like you can't you can't make that shit up. Like, yo, that was come on, that was perfect. And Bulldog, do you want me to pull that up? I didn't even realize it was there.
Oh yeah.
I did.
We'll get a kick out of that.
Tyrese Halliburton
Oh wow!
in the Degeneration X inspired Pumas with Triple H in attendance.
That's crazy.
Well, now I hate that guy even more because now he had to be with one of the goats, Triple H. How dare Triple H not be rooting for the Knicks? Well,
he's from Connecticut, so I mean,
but he knows what area made him. He knows New York made him. New York took him from that whack ass Hunter Hearst Helmsley gimmick.
Oh my god, with the long ponytail,
with him pretending to be this Brit to Degeneration chop blocking in.
Yo, who would you say are the top 3 wrestlers as far as
of all time?
No. As far as sneakers they're wearing.
Oh damn.
Oh, okay. All right. Sneakers they're wearing.
Like what
Roman
they've worn
Reigns?
to who?
Roman
No,
Reigns.
not what they wear outside the ring. Like
the ring.
I'm talking about during an event.
Well, wait. You mean like wrestling in it, or do you mean cutting a promo in it?
No, wrestling in the ring. He said.
Yeah. Well, I can let you use cutting a promo as long as they're in the ring. As long as they're in the ring with yes, I would allow that. Yeah.
All right.
Not backstage. Like they made an appearance in the
They coming down in those shoes.
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons why I go with Roman Reigns.
You got him at 1? You got him at 1? You got him at 3?
I might have him at 2.
2? Okay.
Actually, I may put you're right. I may need to put him at 3 because LA Knight is wrestling shoe. His thing is designed off of Jordans.
Yeah. He had the 12. He had the Taxi 12s. He had the Concord 11s. And I forgot what the third one was because most of them are black and white, and he's inspired by Bret Hart's boots too.
Yes.
Woo! I know a little something, bro.
Oh, I think you know a little more than something. But number 1, I think I got to go with Jay.
Okay.
He's always in Air Force Ones,
and he's starting wearing the dunks too.
And even
Hella Lay stole one of mine, but go ahead.
Oh, and so if Enzo was still doing it in WWE,
he's still a wrestler though. I didn't say WWE.
There you go.
All right, you're right. See, I'm thinking just WWE.
No, wrestling.
All right,
wrestling.
And Enzo's got to be in the top 5 without a doubt. If not,
to me, Enzo's number 1, bro. He changed the game.
It was like Roy Jones Jr. back in the day with the Jordan.
The boxing sneaker. Yeah. But Enzo took it to the next level, bro. Because he was. Name a sneaker, he was wearing it, bro.
And Enzo had the deal, you know.
And it was SmackDown, Raw, live events. He didn't repeat anything.
You're right.
Pay-per-views.
You're right. You ain't wrong. You're right. I want you to be wrong, but you're right. Enzo did. He made it cool. He made wrestling and sneakers 1.
Yeah, so dag.
We can't forget about Edge either. When anytime Edge, Adam Copeland was
Jordan 1 highs, bro.
Jordan 1 highs every time. What about wait, we going actually I do got someone over Enzo. Shane McMahon,
I
rocking
got
Jordan 3s in the ring, fighting no less, before Enzo was ever a wrestler.
I had Shane McMahon at 3.
Ooh.
Yeah. So number 2 for me is Kofi Kingston.
Ooh, that's a good. Ooh, I forgot about.
Yo, and not just Nike. So Kofi, see, Mr.
Yeah.
T and you, I think me and had this conversation. Now I got the Usos like at 5. I got Carmella at 4. Carmella was doing her thing too.
Carmella. Oh,
Yeah,
Carmella. Oh yeah.
she was killing it.
She's another one that was killing it. Boy, if we're gonna talk all
Yo, cause
brand,
remember Kofi was rocking those Jeremy Scotts that had the wings on it
yep.
for a while, and then he was doing the LeBron 9s for a minute. The elites. He wore the Fear Gods, the Fear God ones.
The Joker ones.
Yep.
Yo, Coffee
Yeah.
was Coffee, Enzo, Shane McMahon, even the Young Bucks. If we want to go to maybe more of the newer wrestlers.
Yeah. Yeah. I give him that. Because they brought that to AEW because you see a lot of other AEW guys started getting into the sneaker game.
Oh yeah, they became big sneaker. Their AEW time they became big sneakerheads. First thing they do now, every time they go to everywhere they go, is they hit up the sneaker shop.
But now they got their they had 2 Diodoro sneakers.
Reebok Pump.
Nah, yeah, but no, I'm saying so through AEW, the Young Bucks had 2 different Diodoras, and I forgot there was like 3 other wrestlers. They each had a Diodora, like a colorway for one of the models.
I did.
I'm gonna get out of here. Hunter, dinner's here. I was good seeing you guys, bro. Evening.
All right,
Hunter. You guys
have a good one, bro.
Yep.
Peace.
I did. I did the Young Bucks Reebok pumps, and I did the Brody Lee Reeboks. And I'm hoping now also to hit on the Shane Strickland Reebok DMXs that are coming out this weekend.
Oh, nice.
I'm a big Reebok guy also. I like when certain Reeboks come out. Usually it's more with the cartoon collabs that Reebok does. Now that they've been dipping in with certain wrestlers at times.
Mm-hmm.
I try to do that also. But the Reebok pumps I have of the Young Bucks is next level comfortable. I can't believe how comfortable they really ended up being. I haven't worn the Brody Lees yet. Now knowing that like he's not here anymore, like I kind of want to like keep them as is.
It's a collector's piece now.
Yeah. And it's cool. It's got it says the Dark Order and everything on it. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, South Jersey. I just said.
Yep.
Are you buying the Reebok 3 Swerve AEW clip tomorrow? Is it tomorrow? I'm thinking it's over the weekend.
Yo, I think he might be right. Cause a lot of this come through out the middle during the middle of the week. A lot of the AEW releases will be in the middle of the week.
I'm so used to Nike over the weekend, and it's a pain in the ass because it's only champs I believe that are gonna have them. I'll be damned. It is the 28th. It says selecting winners. Please tell me I did this already. Entry submitted. Okay. Woo! I thought for a minute I might have.
I missed it. I cut it close.
Because I try not to put too many head starts in when there's another shoe coming out I want to get first. Since these head starts now, they be eating your points up.
Yo, I spent mad points on the metallic 5, bro, and I lost. And I'm a big Jordan 5 guy, bro, and for me not to get those, and I used mad points. It was like, man, F for locker, bro.
They and then they really are. It's all about the points to them, not about how much you buy, which sucks because it took me to have like in the let me see what is it that I have point wise. It took me in the million to hit 1,000,000 points to get that like almost always guarantee.
It's crazy.
I remember
Oh,
I was
honorable
at
mention.
6,000 in it and I wasn't hitting.
Honorable mention. Orange Cassidy.
Ooh, that's a good one. Orange
Yeah.
Cassidy, without a doubt.
Yeah.
Oh, you see, you can't. You said metallic fives and Ghost Rider appears.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite sneakers, and for me not to get them, bro, heartbreaking, heartbreaking. And then I hate to keep bringing it back up, and then you see cornballs that aren't even real sneakerheads getting them. Like,
That's
get out of here, man. Get out of here. Anyway,
you're right. And
on to the next. On to the next, right?
I could sit here for hours with you talking about that one.
I'm like, man, I'm like, you're not even gonna wear these, bro. You gonna flip? You gonna flip them for the $30? You need to flip them for the $30?
I gotta pay how much or lose out on it so you can make 20, 30
Yeah.
bucks.
Yeah, man. And then I miss out on the restocks, and it's like,
Oh, forget. I mean, I'm
yeah,
with you. I always miss out on the restocks.
it's like, bro.
Mr. T said, I know how that feels, bro. Someone who doesn't know the game gets something you worked hard for just for it to go where. Yep.
Yo, just imagine, right? There's a White Ranger popcorn bucket, right? And there's somebody like me who has no popcorn buckets. I try to cop it because I know I can flip it for an extra $20. You be like, yo, E, that's messed up. I thought you was my boy. Like,
Yes. 100%.
yeah. You start looking at people funny, like, hold up. I thought you was for the community, bro.
Oh yeah. That's why, some people do it right, but there's too many people that don't do it right.
Yeah.
That's like my boy Bulldog you just met. We try, we'll help out certain people that help out, but it's like the ones that come out of the woodworks asking, I laugh and I say, and I tell them, this is what I tell them. I said, check out my StockX history, and they'd be like, "What do you mean?" I'd be like, my StockX history says 47. Okay, that's 47 times you could have helped me out that you didn't, and now you think I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna throw you something that get the hell out of here.
Yeah, for real. There's always that one. There's always that one.
Like Mr. Old School just said, "Yep, that's when the chair. That's when the chairs come." Nope, never a bad time to hit someone with a chair. He said, Mr. T said, I'm still a student of the game. LOL. Money Fresh said, well, I'll do it right. You damn right you do, Money Fresh. You damn right.
Yeah, Money Fresh always been solid, bro.
Hells yeah.
Yo,
Absolutely.
it's crazy, right? So I've been interacting with people since like 2019 on here, right? And Money Fresh has been the same way since day one, bro. Like he's never too good to say what's up. Like Money Fresh always, yo, I got nothing, no, I can't even think of a bad thing to say about him, bro. Money Fresh has been 100 since day one. You know what I'm saying? Money Fresh, shout out to you, bro. Keep doing your thing, bro.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I know if I want to, if I go to do a live or something, and I don't want to do like a just me live, say, I'm Money Fresh always there. I never gotta worry. Or if I need someone like when I do the wrestling watch parties,
Yeah,
he's always helping. He always helps me out in Discord because sometimes people don't know to mute themselves if we're having like well
a
not to
watch
spell,
along.
yeah, I'll say movie night so that way I don't get myself in trouble. If we're having a
Yeah,
movie night in Discord, sometimes people don't realize, oh wait, if I don't mute myself, everybody I'm disturbing everybody trying to watch
yeah.
it. Always. And the mystery, oh, those mystery boxes, man, are so cool. I've done now a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles mystery box from Money Fresh and a Batman
The
mystery box.
Batman.
And
Yeah, I saw the Batman one. I haven't seen the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles one. I seen the Batman one.
always always a good, like, little, just like you said, there's not a one bad thing you can say about Money Fresh. Not one.
Nah.
And Money Fresh, Ghost Rider, if you guys want to come up, feel free. They you find out real quick sometimes, who the guys you want to mess with.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yo. Salute, salute, salute.
Speaking of the
That was
man, the
good.
myth, the legend himself.
What's
What's
happening?
good, bro?
What's good with G1?
Chilling, bro. Chilling, bro. You know,
It felt
show a few things out from a few different hobbies I got.
Yeah, I see, hey, it pays to be well diversified.
Yeah, show something other than sneakers for once. It felt it's refreshing, bro.
Yeah.
right because, like, hey, we all love our sneakers, but 7 days a week, I need a break. I need a break, and especially most of the time, you go on the internet, all you do is hear every single YouTuber talking about the same exact sneaker.
Same sneaker. And to the point we said earlier, right? So any sneaker that has build up, like when it comes time for these shadow backboards to come out, right? Like a month or two out, you have all them build them shadow backboard, that. Are they gonna have 2015 quality? Are they gonna have this? They gonna have that? After release day, you never hear about that sneaker again.
Yeah.
Not once. It's so
cricket.
true.
On to the next one. So you,
On to
so,
the damn
so
next
I wanna like have like a panel of like 12 of these YouTubers. Ask them like, yo, do you guys even really like the sneaker? Do you have the sneaker that you've been hyping up for the past 2 months?
That's what I want to know. I want to get some of them a few months later and say, let me see you if you still have that sneaker.
Oh, a lot of
Ooh,
people like this
I got
and
yeah.
shoes that are popular, so that'll bring them some notoriety, and they feel like they've graced, what I'm saying, the culture, or they have graced their audience with something when most of the people already know this stuff, but they actually supporting you, and you just regurgitating what you done already heard. But that's neither here nor there.
Yo, I got a question for both of y'all. So if what's the next sneaker coming out? All right, so let's just say Travis Scott was dropping or Amamania was dropping a new Jordan 1 Saturday. Are you any less of a collector if you decide you don't want them?
No.
Exactly. So why is it a must have for a collection if I don't like them? If I don't like them and Hunter don't like them, but Money Fresh likes them, so Money Fresh, if they're fire to Money Fresh,
Yeah.
they're fire. What? Because I might like a Jordan 16 and Money Fresh like, yo, I don't wear 16s.
Mm-hmm.
I don't rock with 16. There's nothing wrong with that.
Oh,
No.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Oh, you're damn right. See, if you like when I say the passion over hype thing, then you'll love my take on the sneakers, and that's it's okay, everybody, not to like the same sneakers. We should never ever all agree on the same sneaker every single time. If every YouTuber likes the same sneaker
They
and
all have the same
dislikes the same
collection.
sneaker every single time, right
You
there,
open
that
their closets and they'll have the same
should be an eye opener for you that maybe this dude ain't telling me the truth. Because it is physically impossible that everybody likes the exact same sneaker and everybody also dislikes the same exact sneaker. Get the fuck out of here. Cut the cap, bro. Buy what you like. Stop being a follower and be a leader. That's some sheep shit. That's being sheep right there.
Everybody can't be a wolf, so.
Nice one. Nice one.
That was great.
That was a good one. That was a good one.
And he didn't even crack a smile up. And he
just on the delivery. On the delivery.
Right? Thanks, Chung. You said hello?
Nah, Chung, get out of here, bro. Get out of here.
Like, tell me you just now realized it was me? Like, come on.
Nah, get him out of here. Get him out of here, man. Get him out of here.
What's up, Ghost Rider?
Ghost Rider, what's good?
My brother.
What's going on, man?
What's going on?
You all right?
Just chilling.
You sound like you went through the war for a moment.
I know.
Oh, man. No, I feel like I've been through a wall.
I had to cut my eye a little bit. Like, hold on, wait a minute.
Nah, it's a busy day.
Okay.
Always, it sucks getting back from a holiday that's on a Monday. You know, your days are off, your hours are off.
Mm-hmm.
So what's going on tonight, man?
Oh, chilling.
I know you got something that you were waiting to this week to show.
What was it?
He may wear a cape. He may only go out at nighttime to beat up villains. He may be one of my favorite character.
Batman? Did we get anything from Batman?
Yes, you did. Unless I'm wrong. I'm just thinking it was.
No, it wasn't Batman.
I don't know about this one. Hey.
No, I don't know about this one.
Batman figure?
No.
You can get a Batman figure?
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, yeah, that's right.
I know I'm not.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
All right. See, everybody, they're making me think I'm nuts. See?
I was like, well, damn. Huh?
Right away. Pumpkin nuts as always, right? Nope. See? Thank you.
So
I knew
off the cover of the Dark Knight Returns, McFarlane.
Okay. Oh, nice.
So you can pose it like that. So I haven't done it yet. I haven't tried to. I want to open one up. I got 2 of these. So, like they say.
What was it, pre-order or was it just regular?
No, I did the pre-order on Amazon. I think this was an Amazon exclusive. I think.
That's fine.
But I did the pre-order on Amazon. So this one's pretty dope.
Damn. What? For those that don't know, Ghost Rider, what it said, Gold label, right in the corner.
Right.
So what is the difference?
I just recently got back into it. I mean, Rojo would be the one to answer the question. I think gold label is just something a little bit more I guess not necessarily exclusive. I could be wrong. Like I said, I used to collect McFarlane when it was just Spawn figures back in the 90s. I just recently got back into it because of, you guys. Came full circle. But yeah, Rojo would be the one to answer that question. I know the platinums are the chase figures, and then there's the red platinums. But and before there was all of that, the platinums and everything, there was always chase figures, but they weren't called out as the platinums. There was nothing labeling them. You just had to look for the variations, the different colors in the figures, subtle differences and stuff like and such. But I mean, I was huge into collecting the Spawn figures back when they first released.
Spawn was my guy. What up, Rob?
What's up, Rob?
Oh, Mr. Beard.
What's up?
What's going on? What's going on?
What up?
I got the hair. It's coming in.
Almost there.
I need to cut mine down.
This is the longest I've ever had my facial hair.
That's sad, but I'm sorry.
I was a clean shave guy.
Just wait till you can get a bun, bro.
Or a braid. Just the one braid.
Oh, do the what was his name?
We got distance right here.
Who was the dude that used Captain Lou Albano?
With the rubber band.
Yeah. Oh man, my boy
There you go.
Matty Phillips in the building, bro. Coming to bash my Knicks.
Oh no!
But you
You're clapping. Of course.
Nah. Ask him who his team is. Just ask him who his team is and what happened to them. Just ask him.
Matty, what's your team?
Ask him. Type in chat who's your team, bro.
You gotta tell us who your team is before you.
Nah, that's my brother for real. That's the guy putting me through this rabbit hole with the freaking diecast, bro. That's the one right there.
Diecast.
Yeah.
Pistons.
Another rabbit hole.
Oh no! Come on, you can't make fun of our Knicks and you're a Pistons fan.
Nah, but he keeps it a bean though. Bro.
When they were the bad boy Pistons though, they whooped people's asses back then.
So
I did like the team that beat the Lakers though. I did like that team with Rip Hamilton, Chauncey Billups, Rasheed Wallace.
Bro, and Ben Wallace was my guy back then.
Yeah, that was.
I was with those. That was a solid Pistons squad. That's probably the last time I liked the Pistons at all. Where I was like, "Let's go Pistons."
Hey, E1.
Yo,
you said you're going to Sneaker Town?
Huh?
You going to Sneaker Town?
Which one?
Atlanta.
In Atlanta.
Nah. Probably. When is that?
The 28th of June.
Nah. See, I'll be at the race, the 28th of June. I'll be there with my Tyler Reddick 2311 Jordan Racing Team shirt. and my black cement threes. Okay. Because it matches the car that's on the shirt.
That's okay. It's never a bad time to wear black cement threes.
Yeah, so that's.
Nah, I heard you saying something about you was going to Sneaker Con.
Nah, yeah, I've never been to one.
Oh,
bring it out, bro. I got it, and I got to put it away. I'm gonna have to say that for another night, bro. But I will, since he said something, I got. It's not Tyler Reddick, it's Dale Earnhardt Jr. I'll do a slight unboxing. So this is right. So this is one of the joints he gifted, right? And it's a rabbit hole like it. So this is Dale Jr.'s Christmas card, bro. Like,
okay,
it's not LeBron, and it worked.
So do you collect just NASCAR diecast or just any kind of diecast?
I'm not gonna say I collect. They want talking racing. You can't come back to New York, bro. Dale Jr. Bro, you're not even in the city, man. So we're not gonna go there. But anyway,
What up, Matt?
Nah, though. That's one of the joints he showed. Nah, but like with the Tyler Reddick, like the Jordan cars, they all match a Jordan sneaker that releases, bro. And that's what really got me like, yo, I want to see what else they put out. They gotta do with sneakers, man. Stop being a jerk.
He said,
nah,
Jordan
but like
basketball for NASCAR.
Yeah, so my boy Matt, right? He'll send me a picture. He said, "Yo, this was like last year, right?" He was like, "Oh, this is the car Jordan Tyler Reddick's driving," and I look it up, and it coincides. Like one of them was like the Sunset Jordan ones that came out, and then matched the sneaker to a T, and then I think Tatum had a release on his sneaker, and then matched another car they were racing in. So all the cars, like the Jordan cars, match his sneaker.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
You can bake.
Just like when they had the banned ones, the ones that came out back in February,
Yep.
They had a whole campaign for the cars and the whole.
Oh,
so they had banned over the Jordan logo on the car. Yeah, it was a whole deal. Like they really tie in the Jordan brand sneakers with the cars that they put out.
Is that right up your alley, Beard? Because I know you're a big car guy. Oh, you're on mute.
Yeah, you couldn't see his mouth moving there.
I couldn't, so I was like, is he talking or is he thinking?
I thought he was messing with us. I know you like all the cars. Do you do anything with the diecast? I was like, is he frozen?
I'm more of a Formula One guy.
Formula One, okay.
Little Red Bull Racing.
Oh shit!
Nice.
But hey, Hunter, I think I showed this to you guys the other day, but I think we were actually offline.
We were offline. Yes.
My stuff over here is so messed up. My wife came in here to find baby shoes for the girls to wear to graduation. But wifey came home and gave me this the other day.
I was hoping you had it nearby.
Oh, that's it.
Let me tell you how popular this popcorn bucket is. You want to talk about,
bro? It's like covered with felt, dude. It's weird.
I was trying to ask you that. Is it furry? Because it looked furry.
Yeah, it's got like this felt material on it. The whole bucket.
Okay.
I mean, you'd figure the butter would stain it, wouldn't it?
Yeah. But
who's gonna really do
that? This bucket was a sellout.
Wow.
I feel like I need one just for display.
Yeah, like my wife, she went to the mall because her and the girls were getting dresses for family pictures this weekend, and she came home and she had a big bag and she's like holding it in the kitchen. I'm like, why is she holding this bag? Like she wouldn't even set it down. I went to do something. I came back and she goes, I got you something. I said, yeah. She goes, do you want your present? I was like, I like presents. And she pulled it out. I was like, what the hell? She's like, yeah. She goes, we were at the mall. So I was like, I have to go to the bathroom. She goes, so I went to the movie theater and I was like, what popcorn buckets do they have? And then the guy was like, he's like, oh, it comes with a free bucket of popcorn. So he gave her a big bucket of popcorn. She's like, I don't even know what to do with this right now. And she's like, can I leave this here? I gotta go to the bathroom. So then she came back and she said she gave it to some homeless person outside the mall. But
see, that's what I'm telling you. That's how you do it.
I was like, wait a minute, you gave away freaking theater popcorn? She's like a crackhead when it comes to popcorn, man.
Oh wow! I thought she didn't. Maybe she didn't eat popcorn either, like me.
No,
I'm surprised that
she's the type of person, Hunter, that we literally go to the movie theater just to get popcorn and leave.
Yeah, I've done that.
Not kidding.
Oh no!
And she always has to have an extra container on the side because she dumps half of it in that, and then she butter layers it, tosses it, puts the rest in, butter layers.
Yeah,
The whole
it's,
process, got a whole process for it.
Yeah.
AMC and Regal were the ones that had that bucket.
Them things reselling for $100 right now.
Oh, it's real crazy. I went back the same on Saturday when the white cements dropped to try to get one for somebody, and I thought, all right, I was just here. They had them. They'll still have them. 4 theaters, all sold out.
Dang.
I couldn't believe it. I was like, gone.
What do they retail for?
So one of them, the AMC theater one is just a little bigger in size. That one is $60. The Regal one is $45.
Hmm.
And if you didn't think I had a popcorn bucket issue before, I definitely just showed it real quick how bad my popcorn bucket addiction really is.
Yo, what was the? I don't know if you said it, but what was the first one that kicked it off?
So the first one that really kicked it off for me was this bad boy. It was Baby Deadpool.
Does anyone need one of those? I got 2 extra ones over here, bro.
And I just thought how cool it was that it was this size and that it did more than one. Like, you know, you could put your popcorn, or if you want to put, you can use these. And I thought about like how you can use them as a bank to put money in it too. Because I didn't want to put, or if you do want to use it, that, you know, you can put your favorite beverage in there. And for me, this came out in the summer, in the summertime when I was looking to get my first house. And one of the things I was looking forward to doing when I got my house was, you know, decorating my house with cool shit that I like. Now that it's my house finally, so I get to finally do that. Not just a room. And I wanted to do more of like the Marvel and DC statues instead, but they cost so much damn money to buy those.
Yeah.
It was a no-brainer for me. It was like, hey, I can pay $300 to $700 a statue, or $45, and I got one that looks just like some of the statues. So
yeah, statues are ridiculous.
That's dope. That's dope.
you know, and it. Don't get me wrong. Like, I'll still get certain statues, but I'd rather, if I could get a bucket of that instead, without a doubt, because you know I got a whole wall of them, of buckets like to the right of me.
I need that toothless bucket that's coming out.
What's the movie?
Oh, shoot.
How to Train a Dragon.
How you Train Your Dragon.
Remind me the week before.
Well, it's at Regal. I got one right up here. I'm gonna try to grab one.
Because Regal usually comes out 5 days before the movie. Cinemark comes out a week before it, and AMC only drops their buckets the day of the movie release, which also once again shows you how much of a popcorn bucket issue I have, that I know this.
It's not an issue unless you say it's an issue.
That's right. It's only an issue if I'm not paying my bills to buy popcorn buckets.
We say your internet's working and your lights are still on. So
Food on the table.
That's what I'm talking about.
Ice cream in the freezer.
You damn right.
He keeps the ice cream on deck.
Chicken in the refrigerator.
Hey.
Pizza Hut.
No chicken in the refrigerator. I saw what you tried there. I saw you give it a shot.
Soon, Hunter, after you try it, you're going to be up.
Oh, okay, so
But I waited all this time, and for real, I've been missing this. Yeah, yep.
They had a chicken flavored ice cream.
They got the little the drumsticks that's look like chicken that's made out of ice cream.
Those were there. Those were where did those release?
I just had some of those not too long ago.
I don't know why.
Yeah, I was looking for them at one point and I couldn't find them.
I'm still trying to find the Pop-Tart ice creams.
Oh yeah, those are out.
Pop-Tart ice creams.
Yeah.
Did they have them in South? Have you seen Pop-Tart ice creams in South Carolina at all?
That sounds 100% terrible.
Ice cream sandwiches.
Yo, I'm afraid of ice cream, bro. I'm afraid of ice cream. If it's not from like Cold Stone or like Ben and Jerry's. Nah. So like I said, I work, between work and other places I've seen, like if you leave ice cream on the shelf for hours, it should melt.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
A lot of ice cream sandwiches don't.
Why? How come this ice cream don't melt, bro? That joint be looking like nasty mashed potatoes. I'm like, yo, that is not a dairy product. That is not ice cream. That joint was supposed to melt. Somebody left this on the shelf. One of the retarded customers didn't put it back, or whatever, and didn't melt. Like you got the like whatever condensation from
that it's not melted.
Yeah, but the majority, I'm like, why is it not melted, bro? We're not bringing that into the household. We're not doing that. We want ice cream, we're gonna drive to Florence, go get some Cold Stone.
Hey, listen, I completely get what you're saying because I had a bread route when I was 23, and after that I wouldn't eat bagels or from anywhere that didn't make it in house. After I would watch some of these guys loading the bagels, when they would drop the bagel on the floor, pick it right back up and put it right back in the box. I watched this one guy one night. The idiot kicked it about 3 to 4 different times before finally getting the damn thing up off the floor. And at the time I'm looking at my partner and I'm like, yo, he's gonna throw that out, right? And he was like, no, I bet you he doesn't. I was like, no way. I was like, $20. Dude put it right in the damn thing. Gave my $20 to my partner at the time, and I was like, I can't. That's it. I am never eating a bagel again.
That's the most expensive bagel you never ate, bro.
You're damn
Hunter,
right.
Hunter, you know what kind of bagel that was? That was an everything bagel.
Yeah.
Yo.
Everything
A
off.
whole new
Now we
meaning
know
to
how they made.
everything
Now we
bagels.
know how they made.
And actually, and still to this day, I actually don't have bagels that aren't made in house. Nope. Or rolls. Oh, they're even worse with the rolls because there's so many going in the box that they're always falling all over when they're trying to count them. And they do
My man
not give
said-
a damn.
My man said 5-second rule.
5-second rule.
You sick bastard.
Like a kick roll.
You look at this. Just remember how many people are walking in this in the bakery in the factory. Think of that 5-second rule. Ooh.
That might just mean you had a bad route.
It wasn't the bakery's fault. It's the people. It's people's fault. Because when you have a route, you don't own the bakery. Obviously, you just own the route and your stops.
Yeah.
And you have a contract with the bakeries that you're using to get whatever blah blah from. So where I was, there was like 12 different people that were loading up 3 different times a day. I had a nighttime route. And anybody out there who's thinking about getting a bread route, don't do it. I promise you, don't do it. You don't want to do it. It's not worth it. Get anything else. Don't do that. It is 7 days a week, no days off. And it is a pain in the ass.
But can't you make a lot of dough?
Apparently.
I like that. Can you make a lot of dough? Oh, and the worst part about when you have things like that, if the bakery screws up your order and that stop drops you, even though you didn't do anything wrong, you're the one who takes the hit. I used to work for a company that makes donuts for Dunkin' Donuts, and it's bad. The people packaging the donuts are sweating all over your fresh donuts, especially. Oh, well, thank you, South Jersey. I am officially not going to Dunkin' Donuts anymore.
Yeah, that's the one thing I want to know about Dunkin' Donuts. Do they make their donuts in house?
They did shipped in.
They do get shipped in.
Some of them say that they do, but I don't know.
So
But I
that's
know
I don't
personally that I've seen them get shipped in.
no, yeah, and that's I don't get how people. The last time I went to Dunkin' Donuts, I threw that shit out, man. It was trash.
Dude,
It's
It was
just Dunkin'
trash.
now, guys. They dropped the donuts. It's just Dunkin'.
Right? It's Dunkin'. Oh yeah, I don't. I can't. I mean, maybe back in the '80s they made them in house. Remember those old commercials? The guy would get up, time to make the donuts.
Yeah.
I am still waiting for that Dunkin' Donuts tracksuit to drop again, though. That was pretty fire. Did you guys see that?
I don't think so.
There's a Dunkin' Donuts tracksuit, bro.
What was it? Was it like for like a racing that had the Dunkin' Donuts tracksuit, or you mean like
I'm gonna show you.
like same way like Travis Scott dropped?
Jeez, man.
Not even Krispy Kreme does in house. They just glaze the donuts at the store, but the donuts come pre-made. Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I thought those sons of bitches made their own donuts. They got the whole window so you could see the damn donuts, dude. Wow.
Yeah.
Put it in
Talking
the
about
freezer,
the
just putting
ultimate
them on the
scam,
conveyor belt.
Put up that hot and ready sign.
bro. I almost want to get everybody to chip in to get you this.
Man, I rock the shit out of that.
Hey, we got him on the live saying it.
Sheesh. That might even get me to unds a pair of shoes, Hunter.
Hold on now. Hold on. Oh, more than kind of misleading. Those sons of bitches literally have a whole thing where they say, "Look, you can watch us do the donuts."
Hey, that's why it doesn't say fresh. It says warm.
Does anybody have Shipley's donuts in their area? Shipley's.
Wait, what's it called again?
Shipley's.
Never heard of her.
Yeah. Well, they're pretty good.
Please.
No, we have a good place. They tend to run them out of business fast.
We have something called Duck Donuts. I'm serious. It's called Duck. Duck Donuts are my favorite.
Yo, I think I had that at Fayetteville before.
I have not yet had one, but it's on my number one list to try. See, I'll try that though.
That's it.
Yo, Hunter, is it raining up there? Because it's downpouring over here, bro.
Yes.
That's why I took my headphones. I looked out the window like, yo, the bottom fell out over there, bro.
And it's weird because for some reason, when the Carolinas get rain, it usually just misses my area. I don't know what we got going on over here. Some kind of witch doing some voodoo shit. But this one, we did not escape this.
Yeah, what's good, Eagles fan? Nah, it's crazy.
Yo, what's up, Eagles?
I can stand outside and like half the neighborhood be raining, the other half be dry, bro.
Oh, North Carolina is the craziest place. Well, Carolinas, period, is the craziest place for weather.
No.
I don't know what they got going on out They keep doing this shit.
Chicago's pretty bipolar.
Really, nothing beats 7-Eleven donuts? No way.
7-Eleven. 7-Eleven donuts.
Maybe in Japan,
Oh, no shit.
it's like gourmet.
Just go to the carnival and get those little mini donuts that they're on the conveyor belt that they're making.
Also, I always go to the Asian donut place. It's sometimes it's a hit or miss. So you gotta
some
go
of
to
those
the
little
massage.
mom and pops.
Not for the donuts. Go to the massage parlor. It's always a hit.
Wrong hole.
And massage your donut hole.
As I said, wrong hole.
Eagle said all cap. All cap. Yo, it would have been funny though if someone came out and was like, "Yeah, 7-Eleven does have the best donuts." Oh man, we would have ripped on him for all night. Ben and I eat that 7-Eleven weenie. You don't know how long that hot dog been rolling.
Hey, bro, like we had a guy on my last ship, dude. Like every time we would go to like up to Seal Beach for missile unload, it's like get the missiles on the ship, and then we go out on Liberty, and it was literally just like a place where everyone just went to the bars and just got shit faced, right? And it was like just try to make your way back type of thing, right? There was this dude. Every night we left the ship, bro, he stopped at the 7-Eleven on the corner and got sushi, bro.
No.
Nah.
100%, bro. He's like, yo, 7-Eleven has the best sushi. Like,
Convenience
bro,
store sushi.
maybe 7-Eleven in Japan, but not here, bro.
Nah.
But dude,
Damn.
every night we walked by there, bro, he went and bought sushi.
Yo, South Jersey said he on demon time.
That's crazy.
Nah, there's no way. There's
Yo.
no way. There's no way.
Gross.
Yo, E, I think this contends for comment of the night. Also, he on
We
demon.
we had a few good ones tonight. You know what I mean?
Yeah, me. And LeBlur.
LeBlur, bro. Yeah, that's still wild, bro.
You know,
Everything
I would-
showed came out fine except for those two Funkos.
I shit you not. Anything LeBron would just stay not showing. That's why I keep showing. Anytime he shows something, I say it's not LeBron,
And then it clears up. And then it
and
clears
it
up.
clears up like nothing. Japan 7-Eleven is untouchable.
That's true.
I've seen that stuff. I used to get the sandwiches from 7-Eleven all the time when I used to be out in the field a lot.
He
And
never
yo,
ate
man,
sushi before.
Freaking the Seuss calling me mad skills, bro.
Yes.
Jesus.
Jesus.
Sushi.
It's De Seuss in Spanish if it's Jesus, you know what I mean?
Jesus.
You don't want to eat donuts anywhere anymore.
No donuts, no ice cream.
No bagels.
You
No bagel.
only want to go to ice cream shops.
Yes,
No
yes.
sushi.
Bagels eat in house, or not at all.
Yo, you ever had a bialy, bro?
Oh yeah.
Yo, I haven't had a bialy since I lived down here, bro. They don't exist in the South.
What is that?
That's a great point. Actually, I don't think I've even seen one out here. Holy shit!
I don't know what I'd be looking for.
Yeah, now I'm gonna start looking for bialys every time I leave the house.
They don't, bro. I'm telling you, they don't. In the state of South Carolina, they do not exist, and I haven't seen it in North Carolina the times I've been there.
They don't even know what
Almost like a
Elios is
Europe.
out here.
I don't know what either one of those are.
Isn't it like a gyro? Nah, it's like a freaking. If like, was it like a garlic bagel? You would say, like if it was garlic bread but a bagel version, or like an English muffin mixed with
Like
a
an English
bagel.
muffin. I would compare it more to like an English muffin.
It's like an English muffin, like a garlic English muffin.
like a garlic English muffin.
That's the best way I can describe a bialy.
But it's
So,
not.
like-
It's not super garlicky like the taste.
Nah, it's not. Nah, it's not. Nah, but it has like you can tell. But yeah, it's like if a bagel and the English muffin had a child, it was a bialy, bro.
It would be a bialy. That's the best way to put it.
Yeah.
Shit, I'm thinking like every deli had them. Like
It's a flat bagel with no whole shit's whack.
leave it to Matt.
Man.
Epic.
Well, Hostess Twinkies.
Yo, you could tell who smokes cigarettes and drinks coffee on their break, bro. People who say shit like that. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Okay, so guys, are we going? What about? All right, so Hosters, Twinkies, or Snowballs, or Ding Dongs?
Yo,
Ding
those
dong.
are all zombie apocalypse items right there.
Ding dongs.
I'm gonna go with Twinkies.
You
I
would go.
can't do Twinkies anymore.
Ding dongs, no homo for 200, please.
The ones that were wrapped individually with aluminum foil.
Yo, those they're
Those
not
were-
they're not like that anymore, bro.
Mm-mm.
No shit.
They don't make ding dongs like they used to.
Nah.
Well, I said Ding Dongs all day. Jesus said Ding Dongs. Oh, and don't forget about the pause.
Pause.
Go with Bing Bongs.
Oh yeah, Ding Dongs for the win. Okay. Shit. Nobody like Twinkies anymore? Shit.
Yo, I never liked Twinkies. Ever.
Well, I
Ever.
hope you all remember that when a zombie apocalypse happens, and I don't want to hear none of you. I don't want to hear. Let me get a piece of that Twinkie. I don't want to hear nothing.
Hey,
You'll never
hey,
hear me
yo.
say those words to you. Hunter, I promise you, you will never ever hear me say, yo, Hunter, let me get some of that Twinkie. Ever.
I'm holding you all to.
No matter how hungry I am.
Nah,
Hunter.
I'm
No,
good.
no Diddy. I don't want none of your Twinkie. No Diddy.
100%.
Get
Just
the fried
remember when that
Twinkies from the
zombie
pair.
apocalypse happens, because it'll happen one of these days. With the way the shit our government keeps doing these days, it's gonna happen. Somebody's gonna screw up one of these sooner than later.
Bump that. And the freaking snowballs, what the hell is that? Like the marshmallow with the fucking whatever.
Got some
Trash.
coconut on
Pink
that.
marshmallow with the chocolate
Yeah.
filling.
Trash.
Trash. I'm with you on that.
Like my son can eat those zebra cakes. Man, he loves those freaking little zebra cakes.
Those are good. Those are
I would
good.
say that
Those
zebra
are good.
case, those zebra case is life.
Yo, here's the
Sometimes they
old
hit.
here's the old man line. Yo, remember when those joints used to be a quarter?
Yeah. I can still see the wrapper and everything.
Yo, the gas station had it for $1.99. I'm like, nah. I said, son, you gotta get something else. You gotta get something else.
Matt said, "I'll take Hostess apple pie all
I
day."
haven't had one of
over.
those in a freaking
Yeah.
minute, man.
You know what?
This is Baird's and all
Apple
those
pie too over the Twinkie.
Hostess,
Mhm.
the discount stores that they used to have back in the day where you could just go in there and stock up and shit.
They still got them.
Man, they don't have them down here anymore. They didn't. I mean, I lived in Houston at the time when I was, a kid, and they had them back then. I haven't seen one of those in a long time. But my wife was telling me that they had them down here in the DFW area also. Those discount
Mhm. They call them.
Baird's
They
Hostess
call them outlets now. It's a
outlets. Yeah,
Hostess
Yeah.
outlet. I was like, and I went and I was like, oh shit.
We got another series.
What about the vanilla chocolate mix, bro?
that exactly? That
That's
yes,
made a
Vanilla
swirl.
chocolate?
I have a swirl.
vanilla pudding, chocolate pudding, or what do we call it? Chocolate swirl?
Swirl.
The swirl all
Or
day.
the swirl.
The
We
swirl.
talking
Swirl
about
all day. The swirl.
Swirl.
100%.
Bill Cosby, Jello pudding pops.
No chocolate. I ain't a big fan of chocolate cake. Don't give me no chocolate pudding. Nah.
Really? No, nothing chocolate.
No. I'm just talking about like pudding
Oh, okay.
and shit like that.
What about a vanilla cake with pudding frosting? Man, my sister-in-law made one the other day. I think, oh man, that thing was delicious. Just with like the frosting, instead of frosting, it was like chocolate pudding. That was
I
good.
couldn't do it.
That was good.
I don't even like cake with chocolate frosting.
So, but you like chocolate cake?
No,
No, you don't like chocolate cake. Oh, I thought I misunderstood you then.
no, I don't like chocolate cake.
You don't like chocolate cake. Okay.
Hey, he said round 2 panel is W. First panel was dry. Dang, bro.
Right? Shit.
Yo. Why you gotta talk about Bulldog like that, bro? That's the only one missing, bro.
Shit.
Cosmic brownies. Jeez, man, y'all taking me back to
Yo,
my
those are
childhood, man.
disgusting. Cosmic brownies are fucking disgusting.
Cosmic brownies?
Oh, those.
Hell.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
Or those,
Nah.
the star clusters. You remember those two?
Oh,
there was like a big old race.
Star
the
Crunch.
Star Crunch.
Star
Yeah.
Crunch. Star Crunch.
Yeah.
Man,
Yo,
I
the-
had those not too long ago.
Cosmic brownies is chocolate tar with sprinkles on it, bro. Like,
man, I know
It
they're
is, but
just
the shit was good though.
Cosmic Brown and Frozen. Frozen used to hit. Yeah, they used to hit pretty hard if you throw them at someone.
Like a
You know
brick.
what I still can't eat to this day? A moon pie.
What?
I haven't had a moon pie.
that's
Yeah.
nasty too. Yeah, I never.
Yo,
Yeah,
Yo, moon
nah,
pie is good.
Hunter
nah.
Now, if you know my
I'm a
story,
Rob on that one.
pie is great.
Nah.
Strawberry rolls.
Those
Oh,
W
man.
strawberry rolls.
They was good
Yeah.
back in the day too.
Yo, I don't like bananas, but the Little Debbie banana rolls were fire too, though.
Dang, what else did they have that I haven't had?
You don't like zebra cakes. Be careful.
Sometimes when you like, sometimes I wanted something sweet and I'd get a freaking zebra cake, and if I was lucky enough to get one that my son didn't eat, man,
Thank you, Matt.
sometimes they hit or sometimes they were just overly sweet where the frosting felt waxy,
Yeah.
I was like,
Thank you, Matt. Moon, see,
Yeah.
said y'all bugging. Moon pies are fire.
Nah, like
Thank
Bubba
you,
Dub
Matt.
says, moon pies is trash.
it just brings back like bad memories with me.
Yo, Super Friends is wild, bro.
Oh yeah. Super
Yeah.
is very vocal.
I tried eating one of those cosmic brownies the other day. I was like, no.
He said moon pies like eating Popeye's biscuits with sweet filling.
Hey, they got those now.
Zebra cakes taste like chemicals.
Do they make anything good anymore?
Hey, I want to know why you be trying chemicals.
Definitely
Come on,
not. Nothing's like it used to be, man.
I like
Moon
getting
pies like eating Popeye's biscuits with sweet filling.
Don't they got them strawberry biscuits that got filling and shit in it now?
Popeyes.
Yeah.
Too real for TV. That's why we're on YouTube.
Jesus is dying. He said chemicals. Oh man.
Sure, but they label them as preservatives.
Yeah, that's why they last forever.
100%.
I don't. We
Just
forget
remember,
we
it's
have
not
stuff
the
in the
apocalypse.
pantry.
We're not giving any use moon pie. You remember, no moon pie and no Twinkies. Just remember,
Yo, moon pies are zombie apocalypse food too, bro. So there's a store, right, that they have a whole like 4-foot section. It might be 8 feet. Listen, man, there's 8 feet of shelves and nothing but different types of moon pies, bro. And those joints be selling out. I'm like, who the fuck is eating those, bro? They got the caramel, the banana, the single, the double. Like, yo, all those joints is nasty.
I just like the OG one.
Why am I gonna go get a moon pie tomorrow?
I don't really go past the OG moon pie, just the chocolate with the marshmallow on the inside.
Marshmallow.
Yeah, just
What,
the OG.
what is the?
I don't.
Oh gosh.
Nah, I'm good on that.
The chocolate is trash. The beige and yellow one I fucked with.
McDonald's McFlurry or McDonald's Sundae? A McDonald's Sundae because it melts, bro. However,
Because it melts.
however, why did they do away with the Rolo McFlurry? Because the Rolo McFlurry was life.
The what?
Okay,
The,
okay, now
the Rolo McFlurry.
Rolo. Oh, Rolo.
Yeah.
okay, now so McDonald's McFlurry or Dairy Queen peanut butter parfait?
I'm not eating nobody's parfait, so McDonald's.
Yeah.
Nobody makes parfaits anymore.
You're crazy. You're crazy.
KFC used to have parfaits, and I still.
Yo, what's the joint Dairy Queen does when they hold the
Oh,
Blizzards?
upside
It's
down.
The Blizzard, the Blizzards, the Blizzards.
Oh, Blizzards, yeah.
Yeah. Blizzards be on point.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Blizzard to get you right.
Reese's Pieces, hands down.
Money
don't hit
first.
They don't hit you in the pocket, but they'll get you right.
Wendy's frosty and fries.
Well,
That's a
Frosties
win.
is
That's a
good.
win. That's a win.
I like the
That's a,
Frosties.
that's a win.
It's a W.
Just,
Yeah.
Yeah, I got one for you. My kids go to In-N-Out and they get their burgers and they dip their burgers in their strawberry milkshakes.
Oh shoot. I don't do
Oh,
I wouldn't do that, but that's from In and Out I can
My-
see that. I can
My
see
sister,
that.
she always done her McDonald's fries in a strawberry shake. And then my youngest son, he started doing his cheeseburger like that. And they're like, what the hell's wrong with you? And he's like, good, it's good, try it. And they tried it and now they do it. I'm just like, bro, y'all nasty.
That's what we used to do at Dairy Queen when we used to go down to Mexico. We'd always stop at a Dairy Queen and get my dad would have his whatever the belt buster, whatever it was, and a strawberry shake. I used to get a chocolate shake. Man, that was a shit.
Five
That was
Guys
a shit.
milkshake.
Good
Ooh,
one, Matt. That good one, Matt. Good one.
that's good.
Five Guys finally got their first combo. Their first
I
combo
like
meal.
Five Guys milkshake. But
Yo, I figured out why Five Guys gives you so many fries like in the bag because their fries are trash.
oh yeah, their fries are trash.
Wait, whose fries are trash?
Five
Five
Guys.
Guys.
Do you get the Cajun fries?
Whatever you want to call those.
things.
No, sir. No. They have regular fries and they have Cajun fries. If you
Dude.
ain't getting the Cajun fries, then you done fucked up.
I got
So
Cajun
what?
fries at what's the name of that place? Damn Cookout. Cajun fries be on point. I haven't had them from Five Guys.
My son loves those. My son gets like the either the burger or the hot dog box with extra Cajun fries.
Yeah, yep.
No idea.
Yo, how come Cookout can give you so much food for so little money, bro?
They're starting to cut back.
I haven't. I gotta try Cookout. I only had a milkshake from Cookout so far.
Nah, like me and my son left an event, and the Cookout was like the only thing open. Anyway, we're leaving somewhere, and I got him the 2 hot dog box, double fries, and some nuggets. And then they got some sauce, like the hot sauce that he dips the nuggets in. He got the spicy nuggets with some hot sauce. I'm like, yo, your joint's gonna be flaming on the ride home. But he destroyed it. I'm like, yo. And it was like less than $20 for like all the food. I'm like, yo, there's no way.
Dude, before inflation started, you can get a meal for like $5.99 or some shit. Now I think it's like $8 something, but
Oh no, it's still like that out here. It's still kind of cheap down here.
I knew a man in Memphis. He ate strange like you guys. he had a standoff with the police for 7 days.
He must have had some moon pies and Twinkies.
Hey, leave my moon pies out.
That's what he.
And
That's why he had the standoff.
And some chocolate cake.
Hey, that's where all those moon pies went.
And some cosmic brownies, bro.
Every time y'all say moon pie, I mean, bring that up, I remember the Green Mile.
Jeez.
I remember the Green Mile.
Wow.
You remember the scene, right?
Yeah.
He just stuffs the whole thing in his mouth and just, yeah.
He said, "Yep."
The Green Mile.
Hey, we didn't say the Cajun fries for Five Guys. We said the
We
fries,
didn't say the fries, not the Cajun.
the regular fries. They give you the shitload.
That they fill the bag up with because it's trash.
I didn't know they had anything different.
Yeah, neither did I. I really wish I would have knew now. Instead of trash, the grease of trash they gave us. Forget about all that grease on it. Oh,
Hey, I know why E1. Why you did so much food from damn cookout. Does your cookout give out bags?
Yes.
It's very rare out here. Like you not getting no bag.
They're just giving you the food?
Yeah. You just get your
Really?
tray. They hand you your tray.
Oh shit.
And they charge you more?
That's crazy. That's crazy.
wait. So what if you're taking it home?
You are taking it home. This is the drive-through.
Oh shit!
So you take your food off the tray, handing the tray back?
No. There is no tray. Like what I'm saying, I'm talking about the styrofoam tray that your food comes in.
Oh,
That's
shit!
did,
yeah.
damn.
You just did raw knuckle. Here you go.
Hand to hand handoff, bro. Like, yo, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Word in my hand.
Yeah.
You can't tell me I didn't give you your food. I handed it right to you.
Shit!
That's crazy.
Yeah.
He said, "Get your ish and go. No bag, motherfucker. Throw it in your car." Shout out to Super Friends, bro. Yeah.
So did anyone else take the utensils from restaurants?
Oh shit. Nah.
Hey, when it comes to plastic silverware, though, you know who's got the best forks? Chipotle, hands down. Go look at my silverware drawer.
Really?
I'll get three. I'll get 3 meals to go, bro, and I'll come home with like 100 forks.
It just yo, those are like the only forks that don't like melt when you put in something hot.
They're super thick, bro. Like just the other day, I went to the silverware drawer. I opened it up. I was like, "Who fucking had Chipotle recently?" And Eric's like, "Oh, me and Bella went." I was like, "Oh, okay."
You gotta refill the drawer. That's
they know the drill. They know the drill.
Dude, I just buy disposable forks.
McDonald's Egg McMuffins over all other breakfast sandwiches.
Oh,
I go get the dog. Go get him.
this is before knowing what we know, or what we knew like prior to like 2010.
Dude, ain't no McDonald's Egg McMuffin standing no chance against any corner store sandwich.
Nah.
We don't have corner stores here in the South, but shit, when I was in Jersey, shit,
back home. Let me get a bacon, egg, and cheese on the roll.
That's what I'm saying. When I want to know when chopped cheese became such a thing. It was bacon, egg, and cheese for me growing up.
But I guess chopped cheese is the nighttime version of the bacon, egg, and cheese. the young dudes don't get up early like we used to, bro.
Because I never heard of chopped cheese until YouTube.
What about the chopped cheese, no cheese?
That's not chopped. They can't call it chopped. Hey, but not for nothing. When I was coming up, the chicken cutlet sandwich is more popular than chopped cheese.
Everything was more popular than that. Ain't nobody want that growing up.
Yo, Matt said McGriddles are goated. I give him that. Like McGriddles are, that's top notch, bro.
Yeah, those are fire.
Sometimes those egg McMuffins, man, they hit pretty good.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, for the
I very rarely do.
The longest time, I never had a McGriddle because they wouldn't let me substitute the damn meat because I don't eat pork. So then they came out with the shit that's got the McGriddle bread and it had chicken. And
Those are bomb.
That shit was good. I ain't gonna lie.
Those are
That shit was good.
Why does the orange high C hit different at McDonald's?
They got that kick like Sprite.
Because of the syrup,
Dude,
the mixture.
they should be draining and they should be fucked up. I'm serious.
That joint, they mix that joint with Sprite, bro. That's what.
Dude, I had Coke several times. Like, why my Coke taste like grape? Like, what the fuck?
It's the syrup mixture, man. I used to work for Coca-Cola. They had like the measurements and everything that they had to do. Sometimes they too much syrup, too little syrup. It
It's
hits
like
different.
seltzer when it got
Yeah.
too little syrup.
Mm-hmm. You.
I think this was very educational.
Necco cooler in a long time.
Oh shit!
This was very, very educational. I think we all learned a lot tonight.
Wait,
Yo, I can't tell. It's been 3 hours and 37 minutes. This one's crazy.
Has anyone ever had the fucking Ninja Turtle fucking
Cereal?
apple pie joint? Nah. It's coated in green and got like the fucking cream filling.
what?
Yeah, it's like here we go.
Yo, it's so crazy you turn sideways.
I know, right? They're just like a fucking apple pie, but it was green and it had like cream on the inside.
Why does that sound familiar?
They brought it out and it was I don't remember if it was Ninja Turtle or if it was like
An eagle.
fucking what do you call this shit? Ghostbusters. One of the two.
I'm about to say that was the Ghostbusters. That was the
Ghostbusters.
Slimer joint. Yeah,
Okay.
I remember that. Definitely wasn't a fan of it. But I knew the kids.
It was definitely different, but as a kid, like
Oh, the green and purple ketchup. Yeah. Oh,
Nah, because the Ninja Turtles, they had the it was like the they had the cookie with the icing in the middle for the Ninja Turtles.
I remember the ice cream.
And they were green. Those were green, like the what is it?
I remember Ninja Turtles.
It was like the elf cookies, but Ninja Turtles.
I was gonna say, who remembers having sleep for dinner?
yeah. I do.
Mr. T said, I'm about to go out and drive, get some food. Y'all made me hungry.
Straight
And Mr. T, pick up Eagles fans on your way, man. He hungry now too.
Nah, that Eagles fans in Cali. Mr. T's in Hawaii, bro. Burger King, Bacon King, or Wendy's Baconator?
Ooh. All right, wait.
I would
Burger
go
King,
Wendy's.
You go Wendy's,
but
bro.
no Wendy's, but no bacon.
He just wants the double cheeseburger, bro, with the good bread.
Cheeseburger,
Yeah.
cheeseburger.
I like Wendy's fries, but Burger King's Whopper, but Bacon King, I don't know.
The Whoppers suck now, bro. They're too thin.
Man, back in the day, I just used to get me a Whopper with just mustard, cheese, and pickles. That was the shit, man.
Really, mustard?
Yeah. Mustard, cheese, and pickles. That's it.
Hit him with
Whopper.
the
Mustard!
Yo, appreciate you coming through, Mr. T. He said, y'all have a good night. Good to see y'all. Enjoy the vibes. All gas, no brakes. You know what I mean? Get in where you fit.
Mr. D.
Salutes.
AC Marie,
A Royale with cheese.
the right hand woman.
What's happening? What's happening?
What's going on?
A Royale with cheese.
Royale with cheese.
Ain't that some shit?
Yeah, Rob, you said the same thing. Whoppers are thin now.
BK got the
They
best
are.
iced coffee. Starbucks got nothing on it. That is all.
Le Big Mac.
The Big
Oh
Mac.
man, I can't eat. Last time I had a Big Mac, I threw that shit up. Can't do the Big Mac.
Same thing, JB. Like back in the day, like when I was a kid, Big Mac was like my go-to at McDonald's, bro. I tried one recently. Oh my god! I was like, how the hell did I ever eat this crap?
Man,
Dollar Tree.
you know,
Brim's movie
it,
theater pop.
He said,
the
"Thank
double
you later."
cheeseburgers from McDonald's. Double cheeseburgers, just plain, pickles, cheese, double cheeseburgers, and a basket of fries. Man, that's good after a long night. The last time we did that, we went to my niece's wedding. Of course, we were out late, and then got the munchies afterwards. We went, picked up nothing but a bunch of double cheeseburgers and like 2 baskets of French fries.
I fed everybody.
Oh man, that just hits so good.
What's
Dude,
good,
And then you
Flacco?
try to do it during the day, like on a regular time, and it's like, yeah, it doesn't hit the same.
Dude, double cheeseburgers are so expensive now. I was like, dog, what? I don't understand. Like, I remember
Right?
they used to be $1. Like,
Yeah.
You already know, Flacco. You already know. See, Flacco knows about the fancy food. Like I got a league that a lot. I call it the sneakerheads or like this YouTube family or whatever. Like it'd be anybody that'd be on here. So like Flacco's in there, Mr. T's on there. Showtime played a couple of seasons. He didn't play last year, but there'll be a few people that come through.
Oh, nice. I can see Flacco's excited, man. He said fantasy football.
He already knows, bro. This will be the 5th year. This will be the 5th year.
Oh shit! Nice. Congrats.
Yeah.
definitely.
In and Out Flying
Dutchman.
Dutchman is the best burger, hands down.
Flying Dutchman.
I never had it, but then again,
Is that the one with the?
I never eat chicken, so. Any of you guys had that before?
Yeah,
Never.
it's no bun.
The onion bun,
Yeah,
right? I thought that was like a myth.
nope.
I thought they used lettuce.
No, that's if you get like a protein style. Now I saw something the other day I gotta try. Somebody went to Cane's, got the bread and the sauce from Cane's. Then they went to In and Out and they ordered a protein style and they put it on the buns with the cane sauce.
So,
Go try this. It's to you.
It's the strawberry cheesecake is really good. It's from the Creamy Creations or something like that, the HEB brand, and the candy bar was really good. It was good. Those two that I've tried, and I was gonna get some, but my wife told me no this last time.
He said, but my wife told me no.
So she just told me I couldn't buy more beer either. So, but then I would go by myself.
Hey, you gotta pick the hill to stand on. But it is.
But that strawberry cheesecake is really, really good from the HEB creamy. It's called. I think they're called Creamy Creations, and there's one it's called the candy bar. I think it's got peanuts and I don't know. I think it's candy bar. Those two, in my opinion, are really, really, really good. Really good. Don't get the one that's like Rocky Road. It's kind of like I forget what it's called. It's almost like a Rocky Road, but instead of the graham crackers, ended up tasting like pretzels that's in there, and it really did it. It kind of like tasted burnt, and it didn't have a good flavor to it. So don't try that one.
Oof.
Yeah.
All right. It's 1 a.m. and I want to go eat my own ice cream. So, E1, thank you.
Appreciate you. Appreciate the invite, bro. Appreciate
Oh,
the invite, bro.
I wanted to
was
make sure
fun.
you got that full Tuesday night vibe with the guys.
No, this was dope. This was dope. Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
And you're always welcome to come back anytime you want. And make sure if you haven't subscribed to EW1 already, then do so. What the hell? How much longer do we got to go live? Hit the damn subscribe button. It's free. Shit.
What is it under YouTube or Instagram?
What's the name? The same way it's spelled out right here. The same thing on all platforms. So.
On all platforms?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Now, I mean, from talking about it for weeks, and you made it happen. This one was dope. It was dope. I have fun.
And that's I'm happy to hear. That's all I want. You know when we were talking, main thing I told you, just have fun with it.
Yeah, it's not often I get to be the guest. You know what I mean? This is I like it. I like
EW1. Okay, there you
it's
go.
nice when you don't have to do the controls and everything, right?
Yeah, chill out.
Yeah. I love it when I just get to sit back and hang out.
Just subscribed. So
appreciate it, brother.
Awesome. So if you haven't subbed up, sub up. Support is free. Don't be an ass. We hung out all night, and he hung out till 1 a.m. with us. With ease. Didn't want. Shit, I'm the one who wants to go eat ice cream, not him. I want to go eat my ice cream. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. Show our bro some love. And when you hunt with the pack, you never hunt alone. And as always, everybody, stay hunting and wear your freaking shoes. They're shoes, damn it. Rob.